All right, hello again. This one I put up a trigger warning in the live chat. This is going to speak about some sensitive things that some of it ends fatally. Hold on one second. Some of it, either way, even if it doesn't end fatally, is still pretty serious on the topic. So I'm trying not to say certain words, especially in the beginning of the live stream. But y'all saw the title. I saved the I feel like I saved the worst for last, but there's a lot of worse. There's a lot of bad. So we're starting with the one on the thumbnail. Teacher calls police after 10-year-old arrives at school visibly harmed. And we'll keep going from there. And I'll try to remember to kind of give a trigger warning probably before each video because I don't want anybody coming in here unsuspecting of how it can get. All right. So this is on the lower end right now.
And then she hit me too hard on accident.
Do you think that's appropriate for a grown woman to slap box with a child?
Just playing around, yeah. Sometimes, over-escalate things, like, be too dramatic. I can't go to jail for this, everything. Oh.
Wait. Don't do that. This is not the end of the world.
Yes, it is. You don't understand. Yes, it is. You don't understand.
On May 19th, 2023, officers and DCFS responded after a young family member was found with marks and reported his mother had been playing a physical game too aggressively.
Hi, bud. What's your name real quick? I haven't met you yet. I was told that you had some marks on you. Mm-hmm. Where at?
Over here. And,
These marks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's on the back of his arm, too.
These right here? Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you have any other marks on you?
Some on the side of my face.
On the side of your face? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get those?
Playing a little bit too hard last night.
You playing too hard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you say playing too hard, what do you mean by that?
We were just like pretending to like slap box or whatever. And then she hit me too hard on accident.
Okay. Whose idea was it to play slap box?
Me.
Did y'all have gloves on or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever played like that before?
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever gotten any injuries from that before?
Mm-hmm.
So how come you got something now from slap boxing?
Because I did it a little bit too hard because I kind of hurt her hand.
Because you kind of hurt her hand?
Mm-hmm.
So did you go to school today?
Mm-hmm.
Did your teachers or anything ask you about what happened?
Mm-hmm.
What teacher did you talk to?
My second period teacher, my art teacher, her name is Miss Holmes.
What did Miss Stallworth say about the injuries on your arms and stuff?
She just said, how did you get them? And she said I should probably go to the nurse, and she wrote me pass.
Okay.
So it was serious enough to where the nurse could pick it out and see marks on him. I mean, not the nurse, the art teacher, and told him he needed to go to the nurse. And at this point, I was like, okay, I do feel like this poor kid is making excuses for his mom, and he's trying to find a way to put the responsibility back on himself. That part's heartbreaking.
Did you happen to tell Miss Stallworth how you got those injuries? What did you tell Miss Stallworth?
I told her that playing too hard.
What if I told you that's not what Miss Stallworth said that you had said? Because that's why that lady right there in the red shirt, that's why she's here, because anonymous parties have to report injuries like that to her. And she had said that, you said that, did that to you. Like, she beat, like, she
I told my teacher not to really worry about it.
You're not in trouble with us, okay?
He probably felt safer speaking about it when he was at school. Now, I believe he's back in his own neighborhood. So this is not a safe place that he feels to be as honest as maybe he was when he was in school and when he was first asked.
If someone mistreated you,
That's something we need to know, okay?
we can understand that if you did something wrong, disciplines you, that's one thing. But disciplines you to the point where she leaves marks like that on your arms and your face.
She didn't mean to.
What do you mean by that?
She just hit me a little bit too hard when we were playing.
Is it because you were playing? Because, like I said, that's not what we were told. And are you afraid to tell us, or is that what happened? Because
That's what happened.
how old are you? A grown woman. I've never slap boxed before. You ever slap boxed? Nope.
It's probably also feeling more real, and he's seeing the consequences, unfortunately, for his mom. Because again, he keeps trying to downplay his mom's role in there. So I think that's also it. Now the police are here. It's not just you talking to your art teacher or the nurse. Now the police are here.
Do you think that's appropriate for a grown woman to slap box with a child?
Just playing around, yeah.
You just stand nice and tall for me with your arms to your side. I just need to see this one right here. And your
What's the
face.
injury that's on your face?
Can you take your glasses off real quick?
I like them glasses.
Trying to get new ones, they keep breaking.
Yeah.
I have a scratch right here.
I used to have that problem when I was a kid. My glasses used to break, my lenses used to fall out.
Yep, mine still do.
That's why I switched to contact lenses.
Yep. And then my contacts fall out if I rub my eye too hard.
I actually just bought a new pair of glasses that look just like that.
Do you have any other injuries? Any other scratches or anything on you? No. Okay. Just hang out here, okay? I'll be right back.
I think at a certain, when they're like 2 or 3, I would, no, stop. But after a certain age, it was more of a punishment, taking away the TV. You didn't have phones back then.
I don't know if you've already asked, but how does she usually discipline him?
See, I'm not really sure. I don't live with her, but
Who's this?
It's also Miss Williams. Miss Williams over there.
Okay.
Mr. Williams.
Okay.
he just told me that they were, playing around and she gave him the belt or whatever.
Do you believe that?
They,
Because he's saying that him regularly like slap box with each other.
yeah, they do.
Do you think that that's appropriate for a grown woman to do?
I don't think that's she'll be at my house and she'll be like in the back, and we'll have like a bunch of people over, and she'll come out in the back room because he's an only child and I'm an only child too, so I know you're kind of a loner. But they will tussle. She'll be playing, come on, let's do this and that. And yeah, she will. But it's never left any bruises or anything. To my, no.
But what you're saying is that he's saying that got overzealous playing a game with a belt.
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Who told you that the belt was involved?
He did.
Okay.
You don't have to be present for that to not sound right, for that to not make sense. That a game is being played with a belt. That don't even sound right. You don't have to be here to know that doesn't sound right.
He told her, that it was. Yeah, she used the belt.
What happened between you and him last night?
What do you mean? I told her, but
Yeah, but I gotta hear from you too. She called us out.
oh,
The lady.
she called. Why would she call y'all? I'm just trying to understand.
Just
Am I finna go to jail?
No, as of right now, I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I don't know. I ain't never went through this. When I see police pull up, I be thinking I'm going to jail for something.
No, I'm just trying to figure out, right, because I spoke to him, so you saw me speak to him. I spoke first to the DCF lady, just to figure out why I was called out here. So, I just want to hear from you, he told me what happened last night, they told me what happened last night, supposedly, so I just want to hear from you.
He got a whipping on his legs and he put his arm out like this. So the belt hit his arm instead of his leg. He had on long jeans. So he really barely was getting tapped with the belt. But yeah, when you're whooping on your legs or something like that, you go like that to block him, that's basically what happened. I know he's probably upset. He had to wash dishes yesterday, so he's probably upset. And I heard a song.
And he's also saying that y'all were, slap boxing last night?
Yeah.
So were y'all
Yeah, we play fight all the time. He's a boy. But, we don't fight rough like that. So, leave a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leave a mark or anything.
Because he's got...
doing is blocking his,
Because he's got marks on his left hand and his right.
I didn't see anything on his right. I know he got some on his left arm, but that's it.
Is that where the belt hit him on his left?
Yeah, when he went like that, that's where that part came from.
Okay. And what about, he's saying he got hit in the face too.
I don't know what did.
Okay.
Now, he do be tussling at school sometimes, so I don't know if that's a mark, but I really don't see no mark.
Okay. And then just so your information, what is your first name, ma'am?
Jasmine.
I have my supervisor on the phone. We're going to talk to you about what's going on, okay?
Miss Williams, I'm Melissa Johnson with the Department of Treatment Families. At this time, based on the injuries, they're very excessive, even if you're saying rough housing or whatever. And so we're identifying what we call present danger. That just means that we've identified some concerns with the amount of injury he has, and we need to implement a safety plan. So we can implement a safety plan in this case to have him stay at and help us monitor any discipline issues, but that's something that you have to agree to.
I guess so. What choice do I have?
Okay, well, the safety plan, I'll need to talk to your mom first to see if she's agreeing to the safety plan, and then I can have another conversation with you around what that looks like. But in this case, with the amount of injury, he will need to be seen by our child protection team. Part of the safety plan could include, if you go to house and you discipline him again, then you might have to call law enforcement again and report it. And so the concern is what happens.
No, just to call law enforcement again.
What happens around the discipline. So if you're agreeing to, work and do a safety plan with us, then we can go ahead and speak to your mom.
Yes, I can hear you.
So y'all basically take
Safety plan.
For how long?
Just walked into the house away from us, and I'm here.
I'll be right back. Quick questions, okay? Some might not apply to you. Probably the majority of them won't apply to you.
They're just yes or no questions.
Do you know if there's a by the house? No? Okay. Have you ever threatened to use a weapon against you? No. Do you know if she uses illegal drugs or uses legal drugs too much? Okay. Has she ever destroyed anything or broken anything that you really like?
Nope.
Has she ever said, if she can't have you, then no one can have you?
No.
Okay. Does she control what you do more than what does?
No.
Do you know if she's violent towards other kids? No. Has she ever injured or killed any of your pets or her pets? No. Has she ever wanted to hurt herself?
No.
She ever threatened to hurt herself?
Nope.
Okay. Has she had any problems lately with like jobs or anything? No.
She works in the nursing home, and I think she has a second job. I'm not really sure what it is.
Okay. Has
She's trying to.
I like that the question in there. Okay, some of them I would expect them to ask, but I do like the question in there about has she ever broken something you really like? Because that is a form of like cruelty. You know, to break it, take it away from you, withhold it from you, reasonable. Start breaking things. That's where that it's warning signs. I'll say that. It doesn't mean that because one time something got broken or whatever that's just it and that's all, but that is like a red flag like Mary has in there. That could lead to other things. I like that question in there for a kid. Yeah, Rose.
Go to school. I think it's in September.
okay. Has any violence gotten worse at all?
Nope.
Okay. Is she violent outside of y'all's like house with other people? Is she violent with other people? No. Has she ever drank too much alcohol?
No, she doesn't drink.
Okay. And has she ever threatened to kill you? No? Okay. So I got 7 more questions. They're not about what happened last night or today, okay?
Okay.
So, do you know if she's ever been arrested for anything involving family? Like domestic violence or anything?
No.
Do you know if she's been arrested for anything at all?
Yes.
Okay.
But that was like.
That doesn't matter. We just
You just need a yes or no.
that.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
So, I mean, a couple of these questions, they're too young for anyways, but I'm just going to read them just to say I read them, okay? Have you ever requested a restraining order? No. Have you ever filed or called us for anything, like the police, for anything involved?
No.
Have we ever came to your house for anything involved? That wasn't anything bad. No? Okay. Have you ever gotten anything like how you have now in your arms before? No? Okay. Have you ever signed anything before? Want to be your first time signing something? All I need is your first and last name.
Well, I signed a couple of things.
All I need is your first and last name right there.
Okay.
Awesome. That's all I needed, buddy. So you're saying he told you that she hit him with a belt, right? Okay, what exactly did he tell you? Other than just that he got hit with a belt.
That was it pretty much. I mean, I was on the phone with him when he called me to make sure I was coming to pick him up because I get him every weekend. And I was like, yeah, we'll be there. He said he was at the nurse's office and he went because the teacher told him he had a bruise on his face. And then the nurse said, you know, looked at the arm and she said, yeah, you know, we were playing around and he hit me on my arm. She hit me on my arm.
Okay.
So,
And that was with the belt, and that's what he told you? Okay. You swear and affirm everything you just told me is the truth? Basically, everything you told me is the truth, you didn't lie to me? Right? Okay.
did not lie.
So, basically, all the injuries that you got on you, like on your arm and your face, is just from slapboxing? And you never got hit with a belt?
No.
Okay, because I got people telling me you got hit with a belt, buddy. You're not in trouble. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, even his mom, not thinking she did anything wrong, said she hit him with a belt the previous day, I think. And he told his, I think, grandmother that they were playing with the belt and he got hit with the belt. Now he's telling the police a belt's not involved. So I just feel like he's trying to, you know, protect his mom, which I feel bad for him because kids, you know, they have their stability that they, you know, and then they feel bad for even saying anything.
Sure, I got the right story, right? So did you get hit with a belt?
No.
No? Okay. Even saying that you told her you got hit with a belt. So I would.
I kind of told her that because I was overreacting.
You told her that you got hit with a belt because you were overreacting? Okay.
Because sometimes, like, over-escalate things, like, be too dramatic.
Okay. Oh.
So they're in agreement to take him. He'll go to CPT.
He does not seem like, I know this is our only impression, he does not seem like an overly dramatic child. And the fact that he knows the phrase over-escalate things, I feel like he's being told that about himself.
Tomorrow morning, they'll check him out tomorrow morning, and I'm going to follow them over to their house to deal with whatever we got to deal with over there. Do you guys want us to leave first? Do you guys want to?
Please. Please.
Can we see the back? Where'd she hit you on the back of your legs? On your butt?
She didn't hit me on the back.
Okay, did she hit you on your legs? Did she hit you on your legs?
Just no, just stand tall. Yeah. You can see the belt buckle.
She said they probably look pants. He's probably wearing pants.
Yeah, I can
He had pants on, so we know for sure. I mean, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can we have those pictures?
Yeah, of course.
I can see the belt buckle too.
Okay.
Because he's going with you, can I just get you?
Now, how are you holding a belt? Already the areas are to me, but how are you holding a belt where they can clearly see a belt buckle mark on him?
Your information. Okay. So we can. I still have to finish talking to her, and I can't.
They're gonna take him. I'm gonna follow them, and I'm gonna go check out their house.
Later, okay? I'm sorry.
Just hang out with me, just because I didn't get to finish talking to you before she was talking to you. Once they leave, I'll keep asking questions. I just don't want him to hear.
It's fine. I want to tell him anyway. I tell him everything. Like, ain't nothing going on with him. What's going on?
Yes, I agree with y'all. He is trying to protect his mother. The fact that she doesn't see a problem and there's nothing going on with him, that's the kind of things that worry me about parents. And when other adults notice something going on with a child, and the tears are, I'll let y'all see. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm trying not to talk ahead of the video.
She's gonna be riding with us. She won't have a bond until tomorrow morning. I just didn't want to say that in front of him.
Would you guys mind taking him?
Because of the injuries, I get that it was punished, but
How much I bond?
she won't have him right away until first appearance in the morning.
From there,
Yes. Would you guys mind just taking? We were trying to avoid doing it in front of him.
And this is something I want to do in front of him, which is why I want to get going.
I can't go to jail. I gotta call off for my job. Like, I can't go to jail for this everything. What's our charging on it?
It's gonna be child.
What's that little misdemeanor?
It is a felony.
Why are you grabbing me? I'm not going anywhere. I'm making
You're
this.
good. No.
Wait.
Don't do that.
I was just.
We're gonna get it to her.
Let go. Why y'all doing me like this?
And this is not the end of the world.
Yes, it is. You don't
not.
understand. Yes, it is. You don't understand, man. I came so far. I don't get in any trouble. I don't get in any trouble.
I'll come tell you in just a second, all right? Do you have anything in your pockets?
Oh my God. I think I'm in jail.
I just need you to stand up straight, okay? Just take nice, big, deep breaths, okay? You have to. In through your nose, out.
Oh my.
Take a nice, big, deep breath. Look, sit up a little bit. Sit up a little bit. Take some nice, big, deep breaths. Into your nose, out through your mouth.
Listen, going to jail is not the end of the world.
So when they tell her that her child exhibits injuries beyond what would be reasonable for a game of slap boxing or whatever, and they're like, these are excessive injuries, she's a cucumber, cool as a cucumber. When it's like, okay, you have to go to jail, it's my job, I can't go through this, and there's tears and everything else. To me, I feel like there is room for someone to be human, and they're like, I will pull back. I did not realize I popped my child that much. Like, you know, it was anything, but she said ain't nothing, there's nothing going on with him is what she said. And now all the emotion bubbles up when it comes to your job, but not the fact that there's multiple adults telling you this is beyond reasonable punishment, beyond reasonable physical punishment. And they're seeing a belt buckle mark on him, but there's nothing. But now, because of this, now you have emotion.
Yes, it is. I'm a nurse. Yes, no, you don't get that. No, you don't get that.
Okay. Well,
I'm starting nursing school.
Unfortunately,
and I
have
can't
to take
do.
You. I can't just.
And I have to stay on. No, I didn't say turn a blind out, but I have to stay the night. I won't have a bond.
That's Florida statute. That's beyond me. That's beyond my power.
That's something we could help. We could help it.
No, you wouldn't.
If I could give you a bond, I'd give you a bond. But per the state of Florida statute, I cannot give you one. And the faster we can get you there, the faster you can start making a phone call.
just trying to help you get to the spot.
No.
Just take a nice step up.
No, I don't want to go to jail.
You have to. It's
No,
not
I
want to
don't.
anymore. Yes, you do.
I don't want to.
I know you don't want to, but you are. Just have a seat, okay? Jasmine, what's really important is for you to take nice, big, deep breaths. Keep your nose out from your mouth.
The reason we have to take her is number one, injuries on him. Even though she didn't mean to, state of Florida, that comes under child abuse. Okay, you can't leave a mark if you're punishing him. You can, corporal punishment is all fine and good, as long as you don't leave him. And you can see on his back leg, there's a belt buckle mark right on it. And then she even told me, I don't think you were out here when she told me, that he put his arm out to defend himself from the belt, and he got hit in the arm. He's got marks on his arm too. So that's why. And I have to take her. And I can't give her a bond for Florida state statute for domestic violence.
It can't be a misdemeanor, it gotta be a felony?
It's gotta be, yeah. Because of the fact that she was trying to punish him and still left marks that were consistent with like her hitting him multiple times. Do you have any other questions for me?
That'd be, yeah. Thank you.
Jasmine, you have to stop worrying about tomorrow and worry about right now.
Now I'm in distress.
Right, so stop worrying about tomorrow and worry about right now.
Interesting that you're in distress now. I don't have nothing for her.
Worry about what you can do to get yourself through right now.
Nothing.
You absolutely can. You can take some nice big deep breaths so you don't make yourself pass out.
I'd rather this point.
Don't say that, Jasmine. I know this sucks. I know this is not where you want to be. You got to focus on right now and how to get through right now and the rest of the night. You can do it.
She was charged with battery, simple battery, and endangering a dependent.
Okay, so it's a slim chance, but I don't want that little boy to feel like he canceled out his mother's potential nursing career, because she said she was about to start nursing school. A lot of people are about to do a lot of things, so whatever. But I hope she doesn't walk around the house like, I would have been in nursing school now. You know how some parents will put the burden on their kids. I hope he doesn't get that. But the way she acted, only when the consequences seemed like it was going to take something away from her, I don't have a lot of faith. All right. This is the next one. It says, mother snaps after 11-year-old refuses to help clean the kitchen. This is the older sister on the left. I feel bad for her. This is the mom. And then you'll see, the blurry version of the 11-year-old later. And I definitely want to know what y'all think about this one. Oh, Lovable Scorpion said she was about to say something bad about her son, but the officer kept talking. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
What's going on? My granddaughter, she'll...
Is it this apartment up here?
It's the next building, go straight up to the left.
All right. Sheriff's office can come in. Hello, I'm the Sheriff's Office.
Yes.
Are you on the call? No. Okay. We're here for a welfare check. Can we make a step away from the dogs?
They're going to stay barking.
Is there anyone else home? Just you two? Okay. What's going on?
They're just having a rough night. I don't know who called. I don't know why they called.
Okay. I'm sorry, mom and daughter? Okay, I just want to make sure. You both look very young, so. What's going on? Is everyone okay? Tell me what's going on?
Yeah, sizzling down there got escalated, but we're working it out. I'm sure it was our grandma that called because she gets really dramatic about when we have nights like this, we call her.
Are you okay? Do you care to step out and talk to the deputy that's standing out there? Washington 331.
Hi. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Are you, what's going on?
It was just a rough night. Things got more escalated than they needed to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm talking to her.
It was a situation between mom and son. I'm big sister.
Okay.
Things got more escalated than they needed to.
Okay.
And grandma was called to pick him up.
Okay.
Because I had asked him, Aiden, or my brother.
Is that Aiden over here?
Yeah,
okay.
White shirt. If he could, because it was getting into the night, I had made dinner tonight. And I was like, hey, you can help me clean up the kitchen or you can get ready for bed because it's Sunday. And he caught this whole attitude. He was like, well, you don't help me, da-da-da. I'm like, Aiden, could you just help? Like, that's all I'm asking. And then he caught the attitude. My mom came out because she heard me and him arguing and was like, what's the problem? And I explained it to her, and she was like, Aiden, do the dishes. And then he just had an attitude. He was slamming stuff. He opening the dishwasher all rough, and it just triggered my mom. And she was like, what's going on? She was like, what's going on? Da-da-da. And she was just like, do wall sits, because she doesn't want to put her hands on him. She was like, do wall sits. And then he started crying hysterically about it.
Wall sits? What's
like sitting on the wall?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he just got hysterical. And she couldn't take it. Like, she already does so much for me. Aiden, she's a single mom. She travels all the way to Indiana.
A lot of stress.
Monday through Saturday night, actually.
Okay.
And she comes home, well, not Monday through Saturday, it's really Tuesday through Saturday night, because she stays here Sunday and Monday.
So, just infer that means that the daughter has to honestly take care of her little brother not more than. The mom is providing, she's going out, she's earning an income, but a day-to-day, that's 6 of 7 days out of the week. Or 5 days out of the week. I'm trying to think. Yeah, 5 days out of the week. So the daughter's she's very present for her little brother. I think she's being considered almost a surrogate parent in this situation.
To check on everything and make sure everything's okay. And she just lost it. Like, I could see it in her. I at some point had to hold her back because she was being really aggressive. Like, hey, just calm down, go to your car and drive.
That's really hard.
Yeah. And
another red flag, the daughter has to notice. It's falling on her shoulders to notice when her mother is getting triggered. She used the word triggered. She has to notice when her mother's emotions are about to escalate. It's a lot on her shoulders. I'm just saying it again. It's a lot on the daughter's shoulders. I don't know if the daughter's even above 18. She might be. I think she is, because she doesn't have her face blurred too. So she is above 18, but that's a lot.
That's what she did, and we're on the phone, and we were screaming at each other, just high emotions and stress on me, because it's not like this is a normal thing. It's more of like a once in a blue moon kind of thing, where her stress just gets to her, and I have to kind of calm the situation down between both parties.
Do you think she's like having a breakdown?
I wonder what the mom's job is in Indiana, because she's not getting the 5 days a week stress, at least not every week of the month, because she's not in the home. She's out earning the income. The brother's with a responsible sibling, but the stress usually comes from when you're there hours of the day, barely getting sleep, still having to tend to your kids every day of the week. There really is no off day for a single parent, you know what I mean? So I do wonder, how is the daughter feeling, and how stressed is the mom since she was out the house 5 days of some weeks? I'll say some because I don't know how many.
Breakdown, but
she's just really stressed out.
Yeah, and I just got her to calm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she like put hands on Aiden at all, like in a disciplinary way, or?
No, she didn't put hands on him, but she did use a belt.
Okay.
I didn't let her put her hands on him because that's when she got angry and I had to hold her back.
Okay.
Because I didn't want it to get to that point because I already know. And it was just a belt, and she would spank him with the belt.
Okay.
And
did that happen tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. And it was it like 5-4? I'm okay. I'm not with the others though. Did it get like too much, or?
It didn't get too much, but I knew she was getting to that point.
But you stopped her from that. Okay.
And I told her to go on a drive, and we were on the phone, and she had called her mom, our grandma, to come pick up Aiden, because she was like, I can't, there's no winning with him. That's how she said at the time, like, there's no winning with him. So she was like, tell his grandma to come pick him up and take her to her house for a little bit, I guess. She didn't tell me everything, but that's what I assumed. to just take him to her house for a little bit so she can calm down, because she doesn't want to do any of that either.
Mm-hmm.
She just has a hard time controlling her feelings most of the time.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here. I usually help.
Like the mediator between the two.
Yeah, Mary said, wow, the daughter has a lot of responsibility. She does. She does. You're watching for reactions, micro reactions. You're watching body language. You're responsible literally for the care of your younger sibling a lot of days of the week. And then she's trying to make sure her mom isn't painted in a bad light. And I don't feel like she's painting her little brother in a bad light either. She's trying to mitigate everything. So I guess my question is, because I don't remember, is how severe was the mom with the belt on the son? Because anything else, the police, there's nothing for them to be there for, because the daughter said, so far nothing else was physical except the belt. So I'm wondering what was the severity of the belt.
Okay, I understand.
What did she say to him?
Is that blood? No, it's I made Wingstop. It is barbecue.
Is that your daughter?
That's my granddaughter.
Okay. Hey, ma'am. Ma'am, come over here with me and let them talk to her. You said she's 18.
The granddaughter's 18. My daughter's 35.
Okay. So.
Thank you all for getting here.
Okay, so she had her daughter at 17. She said, my daughter's 35, my granddaughter's 18. Yeah, the daughter is the mature one in the house is what I'm getting so far too. Just in the way, when the police asked to talk to them and looking at the responses of everyone compared to the mom, I don't know.
You're welcome.
I didn't know what to do. I know she has these rages a lot, and then next day she'll calm down. She takes all her anger out on everybody.
Oh, she says her daughter has rages. That is a very specific description. Okay, that's definitely giving me the daughter's trying to keep it down what actually happened. But the fact that she had to look out for her mom's reaction already told me something about how severe it could probably get. And the grandmother filling some stuff in. I'm going to do my best to take everything with a grain of salt. I'm trying. I am trying.
So what seems to be the issue tonight?
Like he said, she just started telling him go do the dishes and just give them direction to do a lot of stuff. She's trying to move. The house is a mess. Okay. She's got all them dogs up there. She's raising dogs, and she's trying to move to Indianapolis. And I really don't feel that my grandson, even my granddaughter should go with her.
Sure.
So I may have to put myself in a position where I get a bigger place and take my grandkids. I don't want to see them go into children's services or anything like that.
Sure.
I was just, every time I get a call from her, I just panic. Like, what's wrong now,
So who called you tonight?
She called
the granddaughter or your daughter?
So there's a history that raises the anxiety of the grandmother if she sees a phone call. That's not good.
My daughter talking about, I'm going to come and get him. I'm going to kill myself. And
okay. So does she have mental health issues?
Yeah.
What's she diagnosed with?
She won't go to get herself diagnosed. She's been doing this for the last, 5-10 years.
Okay.
Her Facebook page has everything with Chucky on it and everything.
She's mom's got progesterone now based off these injuries, not the forehead.
Okay.
She hit him in the forehead, correct? That's what he told me.
And what did you get? Why did?
Okay. So you got, oh my gosh, self-deletion ideations. Then they just named one injury about something on the little boy's forehead.
She hit you
because she said that to give me a reason to cry for.
What were you crying for?
Like, she was yelling at me and
she just goes off.
Okay.
For any reason.
Then she just got her mom.
The sister is a middle ground for this, so I'm going to go with he was slamming that dishwasher and being a little bad, I am going to still acknowledge he was probably being bad. It's the severity of the response to him not listening and all that stuff that is out of hand. But I still think this little boy was being bad. I'm going with what the sister kind of tried to describe on that one.
She started hitting me in my leg and the back of my head.
Okay.
You go, and my granddaughter had to jump. This is not the person. She had to jump in between to keep her from hitting him. She had to jump in the middle of it.
All right. Well, let's corroborate that with the granddaughter, and we'll go from there. Do you feel like, does it hurt to touch?
Yeah. My head hurts.
All right. How old are you, bud?
11.
All right. Is it just the one spot, and then you said the back of your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Show me where.
Like she hit me like right here in my leg.
Can I look?
Yeah.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Anywhere else?
Just in my leg, like right here.
Okay. Can you pull your pant leg up and let me see if I can see a mark?
I can't go any further than.
Okay. Is it above the knee?
Yeah. Like about like right here.
He's so scared.
Okay. Well, you don't have to be scared now, dude. We're here. Do you have a headache?
Yeah.
All right. How did she hit you in the forehead? What did she hit you with?
I really don't know. I might have fell down and hit the couch.
Do you feel like you passed out, like you fell asleep and woke up?
No. Just my head's really hurting.
Make sure you tell them the truth, because I know him. He exaggerates a lot too. I'm not trying to, just to let you know that he has done that. You know, so to make sure you tell them the truth. Okay. Now he at school, he reported her about a year ago at school to the teacher.
Okay.
And she was getting counseling. Yeah.
So what he reported to the school turned out to be legitimate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if she meant to say he exaggerates a lot. I feel like she made a wrong word choice there. I don't know what word she was trying to use, but I don't think she meant exaggerate. I think she meant the opposite of exaggerate.
All right, so let me just clarify, okay? You were upset tonight, and which made you cry, and that upset mom, and she hit you in the forehead and said, "I'm gonna give you something to cry about," and then took her belt off or grabbed a belt and started hitting you in the back and in the legs. How many times did she hit you?
Like 3 times in my leg and then like 2 times in my back.
Okay, and what were you upset about originally?
Me and my sister was just kind of upset about. We were going on and off about doing the dishes, and tomorrow's Monday, and I gotta go to school.
Okay. Did she hit your sister at all?
No.
Okay.
They mostly get along the best.
Okay.
He blames his father's not in his life. You know, that's her fault, and she blames that he has his problem because his father's not in his life. He does get a little upset and complains a lot, and we had him in football and try to keep him active. I have him every weekend, trying to make sure they're not sitting here in the house by themselves. And while she works over in Indianapolis, because that's where
what's she doing in Indianapolis?
She's cosmetology.
Okay.
That's where.
I'm just gonna take your pupils, buddy. All right. Very good. Do you feel sick to your stomach at all?
Not really. My stomach is.
I was waiting to hear what she was doing in Indianapolis. And yeah, that goes back to like the grandmother just saying she has a history of raging out. Because I was like, what is she doing? Like, that is stressful. Like, it could be something. I was wondering. But if you're in cosmetology, yeah, it's already in you. Because I was like, okay, now I know this is not where that would be, but I was just going to give an example, like working on an oil rig or just something like so grueling and so stressful. And I'm not saying cosmetology is not at all stressful. I'm saying for what we saw about her rage response, I was like, what's your job? And then you're away from the kids for a little bit each time. So basically she's gone during the week and they're on the weekend. So this is Sunday night because he said I gotta go to school Monday, or was it Saturday night or Sunday night, one of the two. So this is the weekend. So she's a weekend mom while she's in cosmetology. So she's not there as often to be stressed out as the daily responsibility. Like, you can actually, there's not gonna be noise in your room as you go to sleep type stuff. You know what I mean? Like, the sleep deprivation is not the same. All those things that you have to be physically present to also add those stressors to. I was wondering, okay, so cosmetology. Jamie said, I think grandma knows her daughter has issues, but she also knows her grandson is a handful and likes to exaggerate stories. Gotcha. Okay.
Sort of hurting.
Like upset? Has it been upset?
Yeah, when like she was trying to get to me where my sister had to stop, like my heart felt like a sharp pain. My heart it just didn't feel good. Okay. So then my grandma came up.
How old are you?
11.
11? Okay. When did you turn 11?
July 22nd.
2 days before my son turned 11. Very good. All right. Trying to get
Can I go talk?
Not yet.
Kiki, are you okay? Okay. Yeah, she usually don't bother her, you know.
Okay.
And she lost her dad a year ago. He killed himself.
So, same mom, different dads?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you already talked to my deputies. Okay, I'm their supervisor.
A lot of sad things interwoven in this family. That's sad.
I'm just trying to get some clarity in tonight. Okay. In your own words, tell me what happened.
So I had just finished cooking dinner, took everybody's plate to the kitchen. Kitchen was a mess. I'm like, okay, he's been asleep all day. He hasn't done anything. It's a Sunday. And I asked him, hey, you could either get ready for bed to school tomorrow or you can help me clean the kitchen. And then he goes, well, you don't help me with anything. Well, whenever I asked for help, and we just started going back and forth. Mom came in. He was told to just go do the dishes. And when he was told to go do the dishes, he had an attitude. And he starts pulling everything out real hard, slamming stuff, not doing anything correctly, basically out of spite because he has attitude. And my mom gets him and gets real angry. And she tells him to go do wall sits. And when he doesn't do wall sits correctly, has attitude and is just crying because he has to do wall sits, she gets upset. She grabs the belt and uses disciplinary action, hits his leg, hits his back because he's supposed to be doing wall sits. His back's supposed to be against the wall. And he's crying hysterically. And my mom...
She hits his back because he's supposed to be doing wall sits correctly, and his back is supposed to be touching the wall.
Is just losing it. So I'm there. I'm trying to calm her down. And I'm like, Mom, just calm down. And then she gets to a point where she can't do it anymore. And I hold her back. I'm like, Mom, go for a drive, like go somewhere so you can calm down so nothing happens. And while she's out, she calls Grandma and like, go pick up Aiden. I can't be there with him, or I can't be there. Me and him can't be in the same place. He's driving me insane or whatever. That's what I assume because that's what she's telling me. And so she's off for a drive. Grandma comes, gets him, and then me and my mom are on the phone going back and forth. I'm trying to calm her down so she can get home safely because I know she's upset. And she eventually comes home. I'm talking to her. I'm comforting her. And that's when one of the policemen knocked on our door.
I mean, I think all of us here agree that your mom went too far, right? Has she ever been in trouble before? Never at all? So Grandma tells me that...
This breaks my heart. Like, that breaks my heart for the daughter the most. I feel bad for all of them in some ways. The daughter is taking on a lot. She has to talk her mom down so she doesn't get into a wreck when she drives off and to drive back home. That's so much.
At one point, your brother had reported her to the school about him being abused or whatever, and it went all the way through, and I guess Mom had to seek some counseling. Is she still in counseling?
No.
Has she ever put her hands on you? Or is it just him?
I got whooped when I was younger.
Whooped
It
out?
was like that.
Like,
Not like that, but whooped with a belt.
when you got whooped, where did you get whooped at?
Same place.
On the backside or in the legs? Tonight, was she whooping him and telling him to complete more, or was it 4 strokes one after another?
It wasn't one after another. It was like 2 on the legs, and then she told him to stand up. And then when he didn't, she hit his back. And then she was like, get up, get up, get up. And then she hit his back again.
And then you stepped in. Because you knew it was too much. You see where I'm going with this?
You couldn't take it.
Yeah, Mom's gonna go to jail tonight. Will you go get Mom for DV? Hey, Grandma, come over here for a minute.
It's gonna be okay. Get away from me! Get away from me!
So, here's the problem we're running into. There's a difference between corporal punishment and just abuse. And the way she explained it, it's abuse. He was already going through corporal punishment, and he wasn't doing it correctly, so she pulled a belt out.
That's what I got from it too. And I think that's when I'm looking at it, if I'm looking at it like, does this just sound like discipline or whatever, or is this more? And when he, like what he, yeah, there's a difference between corporal punishment and abuse. And I have to agree. I feel so bad for the daughter. And then, so it looks like the daughter, the granddaughter blames the grandmother for the police being out here and for her mom going to jail. But he's right. He's saying at some point you felt like it was a lot because you're saying you stepped in between your mom and your brother. Yep. Lovable Scorpion said she stepped out because she knows how far the mother would go. Jamie said the daughter is mothering her mother as well as her little brother. Sad. Yep. Mary said the daughter's gonna need mental help for herself. Yep. And then the other thing, like he mentioned, okay, or the grandmother mentioned, the granddaughter's dad took his life a year ago. So she has that. Then she's the adulting one in the house. That's a lot. And then she's like the therapist, the counselor to calm people down. It's too much. Now she's going to be blaming herself as if it's her fault on how she told this story that her mom is going to jail. It's too much.
And then proceeded to hit him more when he wouldn't just simply stand up.
She lost her dad, killed himself a year ago.
And I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. Now she feels like she's going to lose her mom, but she'll be okay.
But even she at 18 years old just sat here and told me that she believes tonight was too much.
Okay.
That's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She'll have her day in court.
Yeah.
But tonight she's going to, your daughter is going to come and she's going to go to jail.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
One of the two people that are here coming out the front door right now, so you guys want to try to talk to them, get their information. I just want to kind of have separate, just talk to you. Do you want to just tell me your side of what's going on tonight? You got called here for a welfare check. So.
My son's just not listening and acting.
Is he in here?
No, my grandma has it. I mean, my mom has it. His grandma has it.
Okay. So it looks like you've been crying. Like, did you guys get into a fight or anything like that?
I'm just emotional.
Okay. So no violence between you two, correct? Okay.
That's my best friend. That's my daughter.
Okay.
I'm sorry that we all have to listen to the dogs barking in the background as we try to hear what she describes happens.
I don't have a whole lot of information, so I'm just kind of trying to see what's going on. So it's your son that doesn't live here that you kind of...
No, my son does live here.
He's just not here right now.
My mom came to pick him up.
Okay. Did you call your mom or anything like that, or I'm just trying to figure out like how we're here for a welfare check, so like
we're fine.
Okay. So you two are arguing all this. Okay. So essentially in our call we had called here that someone may want to hurt themselves. I don't know which is one of you two. Okay. So no one else is home? Okay. What have you been arguing with your son about?
Not listening.
Not listening. So he normally stays here just with his grandma today?
Right now, she just came to pick him up.
Okay. When was the last time he was here?
Maybe 20 minutes ago.
Okay. You mind if I get your information real quick?
Why?
Well, we got called here for a welfare check. I don't have all the information yet, but I don't think there's a domestic violence or anything like that, but when people are living together, if there's any kind of argument, we write it down as a dispute.
There was an argument.
Okay. I mean, I'd still like to get your information because we're going to have to document this.
So get it from whoever comes in. I'm sure they have information.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm with Jamie on this one. She needs mental help. I'm not sure she understands the severity of her issues. Right. I think she's writing it off as he just wasn't listening or this just happened. Not let me look at the way I'm responding to these stressors. Yeah, I don't know if if she's aware, but she was ordered to go to counseling a year ago when he reported his mom to the school. She needs to stay in counseling. And maybe she needs, I don't know, someone that'll go a little deeper than that counselor. Because I know like the court order counseling versus, you understanding there's something you need to seek help for. I don't know how in depth each one goes. And then it probably just depends on who you get in the field. Just like you can get good police, bad police. You can get good people in the military, bad people in the military. Good doctors that don't carry a bias versus doctors that will let you down on the table. You know what I mean? So I don't know what kind of counselor she had, because maybe it's just down to the person who was the counselor. And also she has to want help too. So they could still be great in their field. And if she's not willing to do the work, that also is it. I'm not trying to blame the counselor or anything. I'm just saying my opinions as I think about them.
100% sure if a crime has happened yet here or not, and we're going to investigate this. I don't think there has been one, but we're going to need to be here for a few minutes to kind of get everyone's story, and if we do believe that has happened, I'm going to have to get your information.
Okay, well, if you think that's happening, you can, but nothing's happened. So.
Okay, all right. I'm not accusing you of anything. It's kind of vague on what we're here for right now.
Right.
I see that you're...
I'm entitled to my emotions.
Yeah, totally. That's why I was kind of checking on it, because I saw, I could obviously tell that you were crying. Kind of like you were my first... kind of like priority. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're crying. Like everything's okay.
My son, he just doesn't want to listen. He's 11.
Yeah. He's 11?
Yeah, and he doesn't want to listen. Okay. And he doesn't have his dad in his life, so my mom was rescued. So that's just what it is.
31, you cancel with me?
People want to get in my business that don't care about me any other day.
Yeah. Who's that?
I don't know.
If she's depending on her grandmother to take them on the weekends, or the grandmother's just offering to take them on the weekends because she said, I just don't want them to be in the apartment alone, or whatever. She's back on the weekend, so maybe she just doesn't, she wants to let her daughter be in the apartment and she gets to see her grandchildren. But her mother does care because she is taking the kids. She's not just not listening. She's involved. She might be overstepping her boundaries to her daughter, but she seems to care. But I think when you picture that you're the one being blamed for everything and you think it's other people's fault on a lot of stuff, it doesn't look like people care because it looks like they're blaming you.
Okay. I don't even know who called in, to be quite honest with you. It sounds like there might be like 3 different parties involved here, and we got called saying that someone might kind of like, might not kind of like be feeling the best about themselves right now, and maybe like kind of a mental health thing. And I just saw you crying, so I didn't know if that was you, and I just trying to make sure you're good. So it's you, your daughter, and your son living with them? Okay.
And her loud dogs.
Yeah, they're cute little dogs.
They are. Hey. They're very protective.
Yeah, I was saying, at least they're doing their job. They don't know me, right?
They do their job.
Yeah,
They definitely do.
Yeah. The reason why I asked you, so I would just hate if one of them ran off or something like that, you know?
Only one that probably would is the dad, but he always comes back.
Is there 3 of them then?
Well, actually, there's 4 of them right now because I have one of my grandpuppies. Their dog.
Oh, okay.
Well, I have the mom and the dad. She had puppies.
Oh, nice. So they're all the same breed then?
From the first litter, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm babysitting my friends.
Oh, okay.
We have 4.
Oh, you got the whole family together then.
And she's got her baby sister that's from the last litter, so we're just waiting on her to go to her home.
Okay. All right. What breed are they?
Teddy bears.
Teddy bear. I never even heard of a teddy bear.
The dad's a Maltese. He's a full Maltese.
Okay.
The mom's a teddy bear.
Okay.
So she's a Shih Tzu. That's a Bichon and a Shih Tzu mix.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
So.
That's cool. I think it's so.
It's really just her.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cute.
That's in the process of passing and moving.
How are you?
That's why everything is crazy clean right now.
Yeah.
Dang. Lovable Scorpion said, to me, she's showing more empathy towards the dogs than she did toward her son. Ouch. Ouch. Jacqueline, quick synopsis. We have a mom that travels to another state to do cosmetology 5 days out of the week, comes back on the weekend. She has a history apparently of raging out, according to her mom, the kid's grandmother. Her daughter is 18 years old, seems to be the surrogate parent of the house, to the point where she has to calm her actual mom down and can tell when she's raging out. She had to intervene on this one. She had to intervene in this time because the mom kept coming at the little brother with a belt, to the point where the daughter knew she had to step in and intervene. And so most of them are outside. The mom's being interviewed up here. And yep, I believe this is an apartment building.
You guys are okay.
They're like, I don't know that. You got strangers standing out there with. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and then I can't stop.
Yeah. So, I mean, not saying like get out secondly, but I feel for you. Sounds like you kind of just got like just some family issues going on right now. Yeah. That's all. Do you mind if I at least get your first and last name?
For what?
Just so I come here and I'd like to write down that I spoke to you. No one's in trouble or anything like that. Just, you know, if I go somewhere, I have to document it, right? I got dispatched here. Normally, like, you weren't the one that called in. I could just pull your name off the call screen, but I don't have your name yet, so.
Right. So how the police is it?
And then it also, this sounds like a case of her taking it out on the child who didn't have the present dad. Instead of just being upset with the dad, the child that was produced from the joining of her and the dad gets also some of the brunt of her anger, in my opinion, because it sounds like the little boy just has an absentee father. I don't know how the daughter's dad was before he took his life, but it seems like an anger towards the little boy because the dad is not stepping up and doing what he's supposed to do as a dad.
There's probably 3 or 4 of us here, so just because of the call type, we all come.
So we just come. You guys just gotta come see you about my business.
I don't want to get in your business. I'm here. I don't know who the call is related to. I'm just here to make sure everyone's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
That's all it is. It's nothing against you.
Yeah.
We just back each other up. That's all.
You good for a second?
Yeah. Sorry, I just got here, so we were just trying to figure everything out. Nothing against you.
And my daughter's fine. My mom came to get my son, so he's the one that don't want to listen, so the problem is gone.
Okay.
So,
apologies.
So he's 11. So
the problem is gone. I don't know if she meant to phrase it that way, but that's a hurtful way she did phrase it. Yeah, but the problem is how you, like the police said, you did corporal punishment by having him do wall sits. You didn't like the way he did wall sits, so then you incorporated a belt on top of the other corporal punishment.
when he gets his mind right, then he can come back home. Like, all he was asked to do was either clean or go take a shower. And he didn't want to do that. So.
Okay. Did you ever get your information and all that?
Yeah. And they're not going to stop barking until we go inside. And I know these neighbors are, I'm sure, looking in my business. So.
Do you want to step over here so you're not in the people? That's fine. I don't know.
I mean, I really don't care at this point. I know.
Just like right here, because they're talking outside. That's all. Because I understand privacy. I don't want everyone in your business.
Well, we were standing there all the time, so I was still in our business at this point.
Especially with it being a small apartment complex or a small apartment
super
building.
late, and these kids got school in the morning. Like, there's kids that live across the road. Same age as my son, so.
The dogs are making the most noise. Don't try to put that on the police about neighbors in your business. The dog's making the most noise. I guarantee you the way that little boy was probably crying when you were whooping on him is a lot of noise. It's not now you having a level conversation in the hallway with the police officer. That's not what's doing it. Those dogs are super loud.
I'm not going to stop barking until we come.
Oh, those are our dogs?
Yeah, those are our dogs. Yeah.
What kind do you have?
Shih Tzu, teddy bears. Teddy bears.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have any small dogs. I got big ones. So.
Yeah, they're all little. It's really the mom, and she's like cannot come. She's not gonna have it. Like, she's the leader of everything, so she's is going. Yeah. So they're all gonna go.
Like I said, I just got here, so I don't even know what exactly. I don't know what you talked about, but
I don't know. He said that they said there was a domestic dispute, and I'm like, no, like it's just me and my daughter and my son that live here. Okay. We didn't get into it, me and my daughter, so my son just.
You and your daughter did, or you and your son?
Nobody got into it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, my son's 11, so.
Mm-hmm. But it sounds like he's at that age where.
Yeah.
His way or no way.
Yeah.
I get it.
And he doesn't have a dad. And I told him, I'm like, I can't Amazon you a dad. I can't prime you a dad overnight. You know, we got to deal with this the best way we can. And you're not going to drag us through the mud because you don't have a dad.
Oh my God. I'm going to replay that, and I'm going to first read Jamie's comment, because Jamie, she plainly says it to this little. Okay, Jamie said it's possible that her disdain for her son's father is directed to her son, and him acting out could be because he knows it. Then this is what she tells the police officer she says to her son.
I get it.
And he doesn't have a dad. And I told him, I'm like, I can't Amazon you a dad. I can't prime you a dad overnight. You know, we got to deal with this the best way we can. And you're not going to drag us through the mud because you don't have a dad. And what
so
can we do about
it? You're best of both worlds right now.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So I'm mom, I'm disciplinarian, I'm everybody. You know, I got to spread myself so thin to where I can get like this. And it's like, okay, Mom, you need to come get him because
you're trying to prevent anything from happening.
Yeah, like he just is so dramatic to where it's like, you gotta go. Like, either I got
you got involved with his dad. He just like we had no choice of being in this world. He had no choice on him coming into this world. You were with his dad. However his dad acts is not his fault, and to say you're not going to drag us through the mud because of your dad, I don't think that's why you see his dad a certain way. Like, that's not, wow, that is some cruel stuff to say.
You gotta go or you gotta go. Like,
I get it.
You're being way too dramatic. So
does your mom live close?
Yeah, she's like 2 minutes away. She lives in Normandy Club. Like the other apartment. Like,
oh, just down the street?
Down the street,
or?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passing by here? Or
yeah.
passing to get here? Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Or that's convenient.
Yes. And she moved back here from Indianapolis just to be closer to them. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So
because at least you have some support.
Well, I definitely do. Mm-hmm. But she's support, but she's also like grandma. You know what I mean?
She's higher.
Mm-hmm.
She's the ringleader.
Yeah. So it's like either like you need to be on my side, not Matt Levin's side. Where it's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm trying.
I get it.
I'm trying to get. I was scared as far as that.
For 100% of the videos we watch, and I don't even care about the theme or topic, it really does seem everybody needs therapy. I wish everybody had access to mental health care. All health care. But you know what I mean? Like, it does seem like everybody needs help with mental health. And then you have to actually use it, though, because again, she did do counseling. Don't know if she actually used that. The little boy needs counseling. The 18-year-old daughter needs counseling. And I also wonder, as an elder sister, I do wonder if they had been born in a different order. Say the little boy would actually be the 18-year-old and the sister was the 11-year-old. Would she still take cosmetology out in a whole nother state and be gone 5 days a week and expect her 18-year-old son to be the surrogate parent? I do wonder, sometimes it happens either way, where I've seen a older brother be a surrogate parent. I don't think any of them should have to be. The siblings, I hate it for them when I see that, but it's rare. Parents end up figuring it out another way a lot of times if it's the boy is the eldest.
I just gotta hang out for this. Okay. I just want my dogs to be quiet. 'Cause like I told her, these kids got to go to school in the morning. Yeah, they're asleep.
Neighbors got kids.
Yes.
They'll understand. They probably see our cars out there. So.
Listen, her little teddy, her teddy dolls in there.
Oh
sound
my
like
goodness.
big dolls.
They're cute as can be. Like a swan
She's like, get over here.
Can you go ahead and find your back for me?
Why?
I'll just wait a second. You just go ahead and find it.
What is my daughter doing? Why?
Because you're going to be in a back.
What did I do?
I'll send it. I'll send it for the as well.
Oh my God.
You want me to lock your phone or anything like that for you?
Yeah, can I get my phone? I mean,
you want to give shoes?
I don't know if I'll always have something to say this much in the other videos, but I am surprised I actually had something to say, because the more serious the videos, the less I'm like, oh my God, what? I don't even know how to respond to this. I'm just sitting here absorbing it too. But I do want to say one of the reasons of 1,000 I chose not to have children is I didn't want to inherit the rage of someone. I'm trying to overshare right now, but I didn't want to inherit the rage of someone and then find out that I'm the type that would take it out on a child. I don't want to find it out. I'd rather never know and expect the best from me that I'll never do it, because I'll never know. But I definitely saw it enough to where I was like, I don't even want to be tested.
yeah, can I get my clothes on her at least?
We can have your daughter do that, okay?
Okay.
Your daughter can let you.
Yeah, less daughter, so you go. Because the dogs.
I didn't even do anything to anybody. What did I do?
I'll have here, let's
Do you want to talk
What
to
did I do?
here, we're gonna go outside, that way your neighbors don't have to hear.
What did you tell these people? I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to anybody. What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything to anybody.
Would you be able to go inside and just get your mom a pair of sandals or shoes or something? Are you able to do that? I know that there's a small dog up there.
About 4 or 5 of them.
Four dogs.
How old are you? I'm sorry.
18.
19. Okay. So
18.
you, 18. So you plan on?
Correct.
So you can stay here tonight, fine, everything. Okay.
Are you willing to complete a witness statement for us just on what occurred tonight? Yeah.
I'll get that.
Okay.
I lost my dad. Go to work in the morning, like, this is crazy.
Would you be able to go inside and just get your mom a pair of
I gotta go to work in the morning. Like, I didn't do anything to anybody. Are you serious right now?
You want her?
I gotta go to work in the morning. Yeah.
All the way down.
I didn't even touch anybody. I didn't do anything to anybody. What did I do? I'm a cosmetologist. I even travel out of town. I drive 2 hours to make sure I got a roof over my kid's head. My mom don't help me. Nobody helps me. Like, I drive all the way.
There it is again. Nobody helps me. How do you say that with your mom taking the kid, or at least the little boy, which is the one you really don't want to be around, every weekend? And she probably, it's too much. It's too much.
Indianapolis to work. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I've been
If you want
working
a
since 2009.
passenger.
Like, I have to work. My kids, I haven't paid all my rent. Like, I have to go to work in the morning. What? Have you social media?
No, I haven't. Do you have anything?
on you? No, I started my kid. I didn't have a tampon in. I'm bleeding. Like, I was even standing outside like, I'm bleeding. I need to put a tampon in. What did they say? What did I do? I didn't even touch anybody. I just told my mom to come get my son. He's not listening. And she came to pick him up. Like, I didn't even do anything to anybody.
That's even called help. You knew you could call your mom and you knew she'd show up. And like she said, she gets panicky when she sees them calling, because she's like, oh, what now? So that means you've relied on your mom a lot, but then you want to say no one's helping you.
Your son has a very big knot on his head.
A knot on his head?
Yes. And then, did you use the belt?
I didn't even hit him. No, I smacked his leg because he wasn't listening.
Okay.
That's it.
So you're saying you didn't use the belt on him? Or
no.
anything? Okay.
And he just got a knot on his head. Where did he get a knot from? I didn't even touch my son. My daughter was standing right there. I did not touch my son.
If you want to go ahead and have a seat, I'll go ahead and get your shoes for you.
Oh my God.
Huh? You're sure? Alright, I'll go get your shoes.
Ma'am, so where are you wanting your son to stay at tonight?
With my daughter.
With your daughter?
Yeah,
if
my best friend's on her way.
If he stays here with your daughter, we have to call CSB.
What's that?
Children's Services.
Why?
Just based on the circumstances of what happened tonight, where it occurred at. If he stays with Grandma. Yes. So if he stays with Grandma, we won't have to call CSB, Children's Services. So it's up to you, but we'll have to call Children's Services out here.
Why do you have to call Children's Services?
It's just our policy.
Because I whipped him with a belt?
Yes.
And my daughter's 18?
Correct. So it's up to you. I just need an answer, because if we need to call Children's Services, we're going to have to call them. Or if he can stay with Grandma, we won't have to call them.
At all?
Correct.
As long as he gets to school in the morning.
Okay.
My mom has to work and everything. My daughter is the one that helps me do everything.
Okay.
She don't help me do nothing.
Well, I'm sure Grandma's, if she's willing to let him stay the night.
Well, I'm sure she is, but my mom is...
Okay.
She hates me.
So what's your answer here?
I don't want CPS to be called, but I don't want him to go with her, but I mean...
So where would you like him to stay tonight? What's that? I'm sorry.
He can stay with my mom.
Okay, thank you. See you.
All right. Ooh, Jesus. All right. Here's another one. You saw the title of this, so you know this is just kind of where we're headed today. It says police save. Oh, let me close up the other one. She needs to get help. She needs to get serious, intense help, and she needs to be willing to get help, because this will not get better. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next one. This says police saved 3 school kids from an extremely toxic mother.
Only supposed to spank me 7 because I'm 7, but she spanked me 18 times.
I don't get a break. I didn't want to do this.
They called us down to the gym. Called for a nurse to go down there. The nurse had went down there to go see what was going on. The student told the PE teacher that his back hurt. The PE teacher questioned, oh, well, you didn't get hurt in here. What's wrong? And he said that his mom spanked him too hard last night. And so he lifted up his shirt and showed the PE teacher. That's when the PE teacher called us down there. So the nurse brought him to the office, and he's covered in bruises from his pant line up to his shoulder blades with full handprint bruising. He said that his brother took a piece of candy and blamed it on him, and mom didn't believe him that he didn't do it, so she spanked him too hard.
You don't happen to know the mom's information, do you?
Mom's Crystal. Crystal with a C.
I can print you a demographics page if that would help.
Yeah, if you could, please. And then y'all went down there and looked at it as well.
And so the nurse brought him up to our office, and she did give him an ice pack for it, but then that's on their walk up was telling her the whole story. Said his mom spanked him, and then dad came home and was upset as well, but dad checked the security cameras and verified that it wasn't him. It was the older brother that did it. And so dad was letting him play the video game that mom had previously told him not to play. And the PE teacher is on the way. Did you want to talk to the nurse as well?
Yes, and what are you?
I'm a health assistant.
Health assistant?
Yeah, I work with the nurse in the nurse's office.
And
She may still be on the phone because she was contacting CYFD.
That's my next question, if they were
She
contacted.
was contacting them, and we had contacted Dale Bodie, and he suggested, because of the urgency of it almost being dismissal, to call you guys as well, so both were happening at the same time.
Okay.
Seems as though this has maybe happened before, because he's very nonchalant, very open, not shy about any of it, which is kind of concerning in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is the demographics page. It has mom's name on there, dad's name, address, phone number.
You're the PE teacher?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Where you hurt him, he said his back, and he lifted up his shirt, and I could see a clear handprint on his back, and then there's like a couple of cuts that are probably about maybe an inch to an inch and a half on his back. Kind of pulled him away because we're talking in a group, and I said, well, why don't you come talk to me for a second? That's when he said that his brother had stolen a candy and that he got the blame for it. And I said, well, so how did the bruise happen? Your brother hit you? And he said, no, that his mom had given him a hard spanking. And then after that, I just called the nurse and asked her if she'd come down and take a look at it.
This is the first time you've seen anything on him?
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen anything on him.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Nikki, the nurse. I saw a handprint. I saw deep bruising, and I saw scratches. They're like not deep, kind of superficial, but they drew blood. Kind of like a nail, like if a nail did it. Enough to cut the skin and make it bleed, but not gush or anything. And then it kind of looked like a handprint, but the bruising was purple, pretty deep and wide. And then I saw some bruising in here. And then kind of up on his back. He just nonchalantly was like, I said, okay, buddy, hey, let's just go to my office and get an ice pack. The PE teacher said that you weren't feeling good, that something hurts. And he goes, my back hurts. I was like, okay, your back hurts. Let's fix that. And he's like, I don't know. My mom spanked me hard. I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay. And he went like this, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, dang, she did. Mom did that. That's like, wow. But as we're walking, he just started telling me. I didn't elicit anything from him. He was like, yeah, so my brother's always getting me in trouble, and he took some candy and he blamed it on me. And he looked and he saw I didn't take the candy, so he let me play my game. But when Mom came back in, I gave it to him because I don't want her to be mad at me. I didn't say anything else to him. Got him into my room, gave him ice and water, and then I called the social worker. There are two.
I think if you're going to have corporal punishment where it's like a physical thing or any of them, you shouldn't dish it out while you're angry on any type, because it just turns into cruelty. It just turns into abuse. Don't do it while you're angry. Like, do something that is, discipline. Teach the kids, whatever. And then I hate when siblings have to get in trouble because one person did it and everybody got to get blamed. That stuff carried over to the military too. Like, we all at commander's call because one stupid person want to drive through the gate drunk. I'm like, I know it's not the same. I'm just saying I hate when everybody has to be blamed, but it's not everybody that did something. But yeah, I remember some of this, so I am gonna say again, being overly stressed is not a reason to then take it out on your kids and make them victims. I understand it sucks that if you have the weight on your shoulders, but the kids should not turn into your victims because of that.
There are kids in the house. There's a Devin. He is in middle school. He was here last year, so he's in 6th grade. I would see him periodically for self-harm. He would always smell like urine, and I would give him food. And then there's a high schooler, and I don't know his last name, but Grayson said Lee.
Hello.
I'm Mr. I'm the social worker.
Okay.
I asked him what happened. He said that Mom spanked him 18 times. I did ask him if he felt safe at home. He said yes. And then I just had him from there. Usually I just kind of do like a coping skill with him. So he kind of just drew me a safe place. So that's kind of just what we talked about from there. It's just a safe place that he can keep in his mind if he feels scared or worried or afraid.
She hit him about 18 times?
Yeah, and I said, did you count? And he said, yeah. He said, she's only supposed to spank me 7 because I'm 7, but she spanked me 18 times. He did say that he has an older sister in the home who's in high school, and he said her name is Lee. I wasn't aware of her. I know that he has a younger sister and a brother that used to go here last year. The younger sister's in kindergarten, and then his brother is in middle school.
Does he seem aged at all? Like, this is something that's like normal to him, or does he seem like older than he normally would be with this kind of deal?
No, he doesn't. I think his times are a little off though, because he has a little penguin that he has with him, and I asked him how long he's had his penguin, and he said 10 years, and he's only 7. So I was like, okay, well, you're only 7. You've had it 10 years, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
And did he say when the spanking happened?
Last night.
Last night for sure is what he said.
Yeah. I don't know how often it happens, but he doesn't seem affected at all. Like, it's not bothering him. He's just like, when I was in there with him, he's like, oh, can I go back to class now? And I'm like, well, we're waiting. It's the end of the day. We can't go back to class right now. And he's like, okay. And I read him a story, and he's like spaced out. He wasn't really paying attention either.
So she's saying it was her older son, the one that's the 6th grader. He's the one that whipped him a couple of times with the belt.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Officer Ontiveros. What's your name?
Grayson.
Grayson? Okay, so I heard your back was hurting.
Because my mom spanked me very hard.
Okay. You mind if I take a look?
Do you mind if I take some pictures, buddy? Is that okay?
You mind if I lift up your shirt just a little bit?
Buddy?
No.
No.
On my leg.
On your leg too? You mind if I take a picture of that? So you feel safe going home with Mom? Yeah?
My mom spanked me too hard.
Your mom spanked you too hard? You want a sticker? Yeah?
Hey, I get these from Pizza 9.
Do you?
Give us a couple more minutes, buddy, and then we'll get you home. Okay, Mom's here. So he said that he does feel safe going home with Mom. He said Mom just spanked me too hard.
You guys probably too. He's saying that Mom did that?
Yeah.
Mom, like I said, Mom's insisting that it was the older brother, the one that did it. But yet he's saying it's Mom. I just don't understand why he would say Mom did it. Somebody's not telling the truth. Either he's not telling the truth or Mom's not telling the truth.
Oh, wow. I hope she's not blaming something she did to him on the little brother or on the other sibling, her other child.
Dad's not here. He's hunting, so he's not even going to be like at home. So like if part of the safety plan is as long as Dad's there, he can keep everything in check. That's not going to be part of it.
The kiddo says that he's safe going home with Mom. We have Mom here. I haven't got a gauge on their demeanor yet. He's got a bunch of welts on his back that look fresh. They said it would look like fingers, but they look more like an object.
I wonder if Dad is out there hunting, and are they a 2-parent household, or they're divorced or separated or whatever, and he also happens to be out there hunting, so he can't get the children because he's not there. Or is it, I need to know, do they live in the house together or they live separately and he's just, out hunting? Because I know, when they go hunting, it's like, it's for a while.
He's saying that it's Mom, but Mom is saying that she caught brother, who's in middle school, hitting him with a belt. So I don't know. He's pretty calm. Everybody's saying he's calm. That it's not like a shock to him. He just keeps saying Mom spanked me too hard. So I don't know if you want to do like a safety plan or.
I'm on my way. We can kind of talk about it a little bit when I get there and see where Mom's at, where Kiddo's at, what it looks like.
Hi, are you Mom? What's your first name?
Crystal.
Based off of what we already know, we have to call security so they'll come. They'll work with you and us and with him. And then we'll go from there.
I was gonna say, I gotta go pick up my oldest soon too. He's already off the bus. My house is locked, so.
He doesn't have a key to the house?
No, he loses it. He has ADHD.
Okay.
Oh my God. Let that boy have a key. Unless it's labeled with the actual address. The key is somewhere and nobody knows what house it matches up to. Give him a key. And I know he's at least 7th or 8th grade because they said that he was a 6th grader, I think, when the nurse remembered him. And so since he's not going to school anymore, he's probably at least 7th grade. And that's the one I think that the nurse said he was self-harming himself. Let him have a key. Kids lose keys.
I have to pick him up every day and drop him off every day.
You want a sticker?
What are you saying?
Thanks, Sammy.
You're welcome.
Based off of the report, from what it sounds like, they want to do is leave house interview with him.
Okay.
Standard procedure when it comes to the safe house is when you're the alleged perpetrator on the report. We have to have him stay with somebody else. Do you have anybody locally?
No.
I don't have anybody here in town. My closest family is in Santa Fe or in Trinidad, Colorado.
And I know that he's saying he feels safe at home. Do you have any friends locally?
No. We stay at home and do kids, and that's about it. And if I have a job, I go straight to the job and I'm back home.
Okay. So that may or may not pose a problem as far as the interviews are concerned. Because the Safe House is a third party. They have no protective interest in the case whatsoever. And that's why we do it. That way we can get the full story, no information that, maybe I've received that may be inaccurate, or information that they've received that may be inaccurate is relayed to the child.
Okay.
And he can actually tell exactly what happened. I'm going to lead this off by saying it's not legal to spank your kids. Where it crosses that threshold is when we have bruising and marks that come from it.
Yeah, I know. I don't use anything to spank them. If I spank them, it's with my hand. Because I already feel bad for spanking them in the first place.
And I can definitely see that you're distraught. So I get that. I mean, and obviously nobody wants us involved in their lives,
This will be the third time my oldest has a habit of lying.
Your third time locally, or is it third time just in total?
One was here last year or the year before, because he told his therapist that my husband was beating him, and he's not. Because I do the disciplining, and he's usually at work.
And where on their body do you see them?
Their butts. I don't like smacking him on the face or anywhere else.
Do you guys got a minute? So we can try and get her on the road? And then she'll back. When does he get home?
He's already on the way home.
He's already on the way home.
Like, he's supposed to be dropped off at between 4 and 4:20.
Okay. So, does he have a phone by chance?
No, they're not allowed to have phones.
She seems like she's not going to go nade on him or anything like that. But my main concern, like I said, is if we don't have that Safe House interview before we send him home, we're sending him home with his perpetrator, and there's the potential for poaching.
That's my concern too. That's why I was not wanting her to take him right away.
But ultimately, it's really up to you guys as to what you're comfortable with. I mean, I wish you had like somebody locally that would be able to take him for the night at least.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could find somebody to keep him for the night, take him to the Safe House if we do the hold, but Mom's gonna lose it. I can tell you that much right now. I don't care at this point. I'd like to know kind of more about what discipline actually looks like, if she's minimizing. And I'm concerned about sending him home before we have the Safe House.
Yeah.
And where I'm at with it.
Yeah, if you want to try to work with her a little bit more, I'm cool with the whole. Are you?
Yeah, I'm fine with the whole, because that's the direction we're going.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if she can't think of somebody who can keep him for the night, then we're gonna have to go that route. You doing good? You're having kind of a rough day? Yeah. So, I'm actually meeting with your mom, but I wanted to get an opportunity to come in and meet with you. Are you okay with that? Okay. So, we're trying to get stuff figured out. It's gonna take a little bit. Are you okay with hanging out for just a little bit longer? Okay. And we'll talk to you soon, okay, kiddo? My biggest concern right now, like I said, is, if we don't have somewhere for him to stay until that interview, my only other option is for him to go into custody for the night.
Why?
Because he's not allowed to be with his alleged perpetrator until we get everything figured out. So, I mean, like I said, if you know anybody that would be willing to do it.
I don't know. I have to see if he'll answer. Maybe.
I would really rather him stay with somebody he knows than come into custody if I can do that.
Let's get your wrist buckled up so we can go get Big Bubba, come back.
Pretty sure they're ready for you.
Yeah.
All right, just hang tight, okay? They'll come get you here shortly.
So I'm sure that you got a call about the gist of what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what all is going on. It was my kid's dad called me because he's friends with them. He's not working Boise right now, so he's like, can you come and get...
Okay, so what we're doing is we're working with CYFD to put a plan in place for somebody to take the child for the night. What that would entail is that you take the child, they would be in your custody, we would release them to your custody, you would have them for up to 48 hours. Mom can't be around them. We're trying to figure out whether or not dad can pick them up. And then you would have to drop them off at Child Haven right here for an interview within 48 hours. Is that something that you're comfortable with?
Yes, but I might, so Lee was the one who wanted me to pick him up for him. He said he would take him if he needed to.
Justin did?
No, Chad, my son's dad. He's the one that called me because he's friends with Justin and Crystal, like he sees stuff pretty often, and he knows we can do stuff. He's
Okay.
just driving home from Dulce right now from working air ducts.
So it wouldn't be you?
I can if I need to. He can stay with us.
Okay, so whoever it would be, we would ask that we would do like a quick warrants check, and then we would have their peer view to see
Neither of us have any.
CYFD for
So
like
I can
any.
give you his information too if you want to like run all of that on him. Because the only thing is, I wouldn't be the one picking him up if he was home. He would be the one picking him up because Crystal called him, but he's on the road, so he called me and was seeing if I could come and grab him and see what it needed to be. But like if he needed to stay at my house, that would be fine.
Okay.
It's just I also have 3 other kids in the home, and
Let me get this figured out with them. Hey, so it's not her. It would actually be your boyfriend?
no, he's my child's father.
Child's father,
His
Lee.
name's Chad Rand.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
just on his way home from Dulce right now, and he's a friend of theirs, so he called me to see if I could figure out what's going on.
Did he say that he would be willing to keep?
Those are some good friends. Good friends that they'll step in while they get this figured out.
Keep him and take him to the.
Yeah, I'm willing to as well if he decides he can, but I just talked to him and he said if he needs to take him for a couple nights, he's more than willing to, and he can figure out. And like I can take him to the interview if I need to because Lee works in the morning. So.
Okay.
So because of the time frame, the family friend, it's not this person, it's actually a guy. He's an hour and a half away. Dad's an hour and a half away. It sounds like maybe transporting to PD and having them stay up there until we get Dad here. Okay. Because I don't know if they want to hang out anymore. Yeah.
She wants me to do like a whole investigation right now. Like it can't happen in an hour. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna want Mom and kiddos to go?
In theory, she could probably take the kids home because we're gonna plan with Dad.
Okay.
If he decides that he wants to take Grayson and go stay somewhere else until the interview and take Grayson himself, I'm fine with that. If he's planning on taking Grayson home to the house, he needs to figure out where she's gonna go. So, I mean, like I said, I have to plan with Dad because right now, Mom really has no legal rights to Grayson. It's a common law marriage, which means that New Mexico doesn't recognize that. I have to plan with Dad. And she's the alleged perpetrator. I just can't have him and her having contact until this ever gets completed.
That's fine. We'll get him transported up there. We'll have her go home.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out with them whether or not where they're gonna go or stay. We can have them stay in our lobby, but our lobby's gonna be shut down. But we can have them in there if they want to wait in the car or something. That's cool too.
Since Justin is on his way back, I figured it would be easier on you to take the kids home. And then when he gets here, I will plan with him and figure out what his plan is.
Okay.
And that way you guys can go home and just kind of relax.
Yeah.
For now. Try and kind of wrap your brain around the day and all the stuff. And trust me, I know, coming from a mom's perspective, I can see why you're upset. I don't blame you for any reason whatsoever. But right now, my main goal is just to kind of keep your guys' family together.
I know.
And I think that would probably be the easiest for everybody, especially since you got to take care of these 3. You know.
Yeah. And then as soon as he gets back to the house, I'll go to Toast's house.
Dad's going over.
You're not going with me. You're going to stay with Dad.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, I'll be with stay with Dad.
Are you okay with that? Yeah. Okay. Are you hungry? What do you want? Candy. Well, that's not good. How about real food? What's your favorite candy? Rice Krispies? Treats? Good. Well, what would you like for dinner? Would you like a burger, some chicken nuggets?
Yeah, okay.
A hamburger? Like a kid's meal or something?
Happy New Year.
Do you want a Happy Meal that way? I can get you a... Do you want cheese or no cheese?
Cheese.
Okay. I can make that happen. Are you good with milk to drink? Water? Water? Okay. We're going to head out in a few here, okay?
No, I can't watch that stuff.
Can't watch what stuff?
That. It's about.
Who can't watch stuff about?
Why did I just click it?
Is that your tablet?
No.
No, is it somebody here at the schools?
You gonna take a ride with some of my friends? We're gonna go up to the police station, and then your dad's gonna meet us over there. Okay?
So I think you're gonna have to give the tablet back, and I'm gonna stop and get you a Happy Meal, okay?
Do you know this game, Minecraft?
Mm-hmm. I used to play it all the time.
It's on like just squares and rectangles.
It's a pretty cool game. We don't have tablets, but we have a TV, and I'm sure my friends can put it on the TV, some Minecraft videos for you, if you like.
See you next time, right? Take care. All right.
So these are my 3 cool friends. You're gonna go ride in their cool car, all right?
Hi. Hi, Crystal. Nice to meet you. I'm Detective Ben Como. Just to let you know everything's being recorded, okay? So, like I told you, I don't have a gun for you or anything like that. I'm not going to take you into custody. You know, this is on your own time. You asked me a while ago if you need to bring a lawyer, and like I told you, you're not under arrest or anything like that, and it was up to you. You're doing this out of, you know, your own time. At the end of the day, it's up to you, okay? You're free to leave at any point. You know, you're doing this basically to get your side of the story in, and
your kids.
No, your son has some crazy bruises on his back. And he said you're supposed to do the spanking or whatever you do 7 times. You went well beyond that. Probably because you were mad. And yeah, no, this needs to be talked about. Now, should you get a lawyer? Always get a lawyer if you know. But no. You just going home with your kids is not going to solve the problem on why you are beating them. Or him. I don't know if she's doing this with the other kids. But I worry because the older brother, like the nurse said, she knew of him. And he self-harmed. She also said previous years, at least one of the kids came to school smelling like urine. That's also what the nurse said. So she knows a little bit of history with some of those kids. So yeah, it's beyond concerning.
okay. So we had the interview today with your kiddo. Basically, whenever he reported to school on that day, which was the 27th, he told the teacher, hey, my back hurts. Teacher went and asked him a little bit, questioned him a little bit more, and then he picked up his back, and then he saw all those bruises and marks. He said, my mom spanked me. It was the level of concern that it didn't look like just regular punishment, right? Yeah. So then we had an interview today, and same thing. I have all the pictures here from the 27th that was taken. Does that look like your kiddo?
I thought CPS was one of those 2 ladies, Lovable Scorpion. Lovable Scorpion said, I'm surprised they haven't been called CPS on her. I thought CPS was either the lady that read the little boy the story and asked him about his safe place, or I thought it was the one asking him if he wanted a Happy Meal. So neither one of them were CPS? Because I thought one of those 2 women were CPS.
Yeah.
Could you tell me what's going on with those pictures?
I lost my temper.
You lost your temper? Tell me what happened.
Started a week before, technically, when I lost my grandpa, and then the day before I didn't get any sleep. I was already on no sleep as it was because I was really close to my grandpa. And then my oldest son had an allergic reaction to food, and it was full body hives, and he woke me up in the middle of the night, and I didn't sleep that night either. And then Grayson was grounded because he stole a phone, and then rang the bell and said I was still on the bus, and then hid it in one of the girls' backpacks, and then my oldest son ended up with it. And so he got grounded for lying, stealing, and trying to blame it on someone else. So he lost TV and the toys, so that way he wouldn't, because he stole toys. We lost his toys. He was supposed to only do his chores, and he gets to read his book for school, so that way he doesn't get behind with the book. He was just kept pushing it every time that we would come home. He would say that I'm not grounded, etc., and kept going at it. And then anytime I asked him to do his chores, he would just break down and cry. And that night I was just overwhelmed, and I couldn't walk away, because no matter where I walk, all of them follow. I don't get a break. Justin's hiking, working, and now hunting. I just lost my temper because he's...
Oh, then it's time to talk to Justin. Justin's not pulling his weight. But guess what? No matter what, you should not be making your children a victim because you are overwhelmed. But you need to talk to Justin. Justin needs to get back from these hunting trips, and he gonna have to cut back on some activities. I don't know. But that's a conversation between you and the adult you made these kids with. That is not something that you do to your children. Every time they say this, I'm like, stop touching your kids. Go scream into a pillow. I don't know what you're gonna do, but stop taking it out on your kids.
carrying out papers of Kimber's that she was so proud of making because she was actually writing it and then actually pronounced it was P. Stuff for P, and he was just ripping it up. I took it away 5 times. I asked him to stop. He said, no, I'm not going to stop. And I just told him go in the bedroom, and I grabbed one of the belts. I don't know which one it was, if it was Devin's belt or the one on top of the fridge that doesn't fit anybody. And I spanked him once, and then he was wiggling because he was only getting 2 spanks. And then he started wiggling and running, so I just smacked him with it. I realized what I did. I was apologizing and stuff. I said, I'm so sorry because I didn't want to do this.
How many times did you hit him with the belt?
I don't know. I can remember 4.
Yeah, I could at least see 4, at least. Were you holding him, or how did you do it?
I had him lean over the bed so that way I wasn't holding him. So that way he couldn't turn as easily because he's supposed to have his hands on the bed so that way he doesn't turn it. I don't hit him anywhere else but on the butt through his jeans.
Where were you aiming?
At his butt.
Okay.
Ain't no way. That's the worst aim in the world. Aiming at his butt. No, that's what you're going to say now because you know that's the acceptable area. Mary said the kids ain't got you going crazy. That man got you going crazy. Rose said just weak for a man. Come on, lady. You have got to speak up and be willing to put your foot down about your husband not stepping up and stepping in for his kids. It's his kids too. But no matter what, the kids should not be the victims of your violence because you either don't have the willpower, the bravery, the resolve, whatever it is, to actually talk to your husband about how he is lacking on being a parent. That should not translate to the kids. And she is an example of a single parent in a marriage. I hear about those all the time. This is a single parent in a marriage, if I've ever seen one.
I planned to aim anywhere else. I didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
And you just lost control. What happened after that?
I stumbled in and I told him I'm sorry because I realized that I hit him so hard. And I just can't apologize because I f***ed up and lost my temper.
He basically said the same thing today, except that it didn't happen inside. He said it happened outside.
No, he was...
Okay. Was anybody else around?
No, it's just me and the other kids there.
And once you did that, what did you do with the belt?
I just dropped it on the floor. I don't hide it. There's no point in hiding it.
Okay. And you don't know which one it was? Because when I went out there this morning with your husband, and he let me walk the house and stuff, and we couldn't find any belt in the room. I mean, there was stuff everywhere, but...
I was going to say it's probably Devin's belt and it's probably on here.
Okay.
Just I don't know belts.
Have you done anything like this before?
No, that's why I felt so bad, because I just lost my temper.
As you can tell, it's very excessive, you know. That's not...
That's why I came in. I was just... There's no point lying. I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
I feel horrible, because I should have lost my temper on a 7-year-old.
And there's different types of assistance out there for you that you can reach. And I'll get you in contact with those people from Child Haven. They already got in contact with your husband. Same thing, you know, as far as counseling, as far as...
Do you feel horrible, or that you did that to your child and regret that, or do you feel horrible that you were being confronted about doing that to your child? Because time has passed, because the husband's back from the hunting stuff, and I have hunting friends. Depending on where you're hunting, it takes minimum hours to get back home, more likely days to get back home, because they be going out in the boonies, like for real. They'll go to different states to hunt and everything. So do you regret it because you got caught and now you're going to have to face consequences? Because my thing is, why didn't you have this when you stopped and you realized what you did? Oh no. Why? I just don't feel like she actually sat her son down. Like, I don't know. It just gives, I regret that I'm caught and having to deal with consequences. I don't know how to put it for sure. And there's no one way to respond to realizing you did something wrong. But I always feel like the tears keep coming mostly when you're with the police officers or the detectives?
I mean, you have options. There's different types of.
Whatever it takes.
Okay. Where are you staying right now?
Under his friend's house till Lee.
Okay. Your husband was asking me, and then you asked me if I was going to take you into custody. I told you, I was honest with you, I'm not going to take you into custody. But based on everything that we have, more than likely there's going to be approved, and it's going to be a warrant drafted, okay?
Just come in.
Okay.
Just call me. I'll just come in.
Okay. Sounds good. So as soon as I have that signed by the DAs and everything, I have your phone number. I can call you, and we can take care of that, and then we can just move forward. But I mean, this is big on your end. You know, you're owning up to it. You're not lying. You're saying everything how it happened, and it pretty much matches this story to an extent, right? I will make sure that I add that on the report. Okay, that you owned up to it, that you regret doing this, that you want your family back. Definitely get you into some type of counseling and things like that, right? It's only going to benefit you. And there's different programs that the kids can get into where you're not just all the time. I have kids of my own and I understand, but
I mean, no one here though. He moved here because his family sold the property that we were buying out of under us.
Okay. How long have you guys been here for?
3 years.
Okay. I was just thinking, meanwhile, while all this process going on, if they could go stay at grandparents for, a couple weeks or something like that.
What about school? They're all in school.
Yeah, maybe they can take some assignments, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to explain a whole lot. Just say we're going through some stuff and send their school stuff. They'll take care of it. Most of it's even they can turn on emails and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm trying to work with you guys here. I'm not trying to get you caught up and know your husband.
I know if I suggested he's already scared about losing the kids and he doesn't really want to be separated from them, so I don't know if he will.
Okay. Yeah, and he doesn't have to. I'm just trying to think of options while we take care of this.
Quick question for you, sir. Yeah. Just trying to get everything.
That's a hunter's color if I ever saw one. Color sweatshirt. Let me be specific. I hope, obviously, this is a wake-up call for her, and I need this to be a wake-up call to the husband because your kids are basically in danger, and if this is stress-related, it doesn't justify it, but there are ways you could definitely reduce the stress she's feeling.
Figured out, and I know it's still fresh and everything like that. With her being getting taken in Thursday, more likely she won't be seen until next week.
Till tomorrow.
She'll be seen tomorrow.
So the warrant's hold until hearing, so there's no bond.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to.
No.
Just
so
trying to
what'll happen?
She'll
be told whether or not she's gonna be released tomorrow, or
okay.
if she has to pay something, or if she has to stay. It'll be up to the judge tomorrow.
Okay, so she'll see the judge tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. That's the biggest thing we're stressing about.
Yeah.
We're trying to get everything in motion on our end of how long it's going to be or what. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Does
you.
she have your number memorized?
Yes.
Yeah, she got her phone on.
They'll let her look through her contacts and stuff, the full numbers.
I'm pretty sure she has it down.
Okay.
She should.
Yeah,
all right.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right. Well, I saw somebody in handcuffs. Okay. Here's another one. Mom whips kids with leather belt to discipline them. DCF steps in. After this one, I'm gonna say trigger warning even harder than I've said it in the beginning. Because it gets worse. Just trying to let y'all know.
I've had the DCL called on me multiple times.
Okay. Do you have any marks or bruises? Yeah.
Responded to a residence following a report of a young family member with a visible mark that was allegedly caused by the mother.
Hey there. Hi. Are you Ms. Vanique?
Madison.
My name is Madison. I work with DCF. We have got a report in for some concerns about the baby. Can we see you guys? That part is anonymous. We're not able to share.
Okay, you got a call from who?
That part we can't share.
Why?
It's anonymous. Reporters have their own side of things, and we just come out and see to make sure they're okay. talk to you about whatever's going on. I have some papers for you. Is it okay if you come in and I just lay my eyes on the kids? Are you gonna?
Yeah, I am.
So I have my card for you. I'm gonna give you my card, and I'm gonna show you this paper that we have as well. It's called the Rights and Responsibility. So it goes over the DCF process, what that looks like.
I already know what it looks like. I had the DCL calling on me multiple times.
Okay, awesome. So you can have this paper. On the back is my name.
That is not a good sign. I've had DCF called on me multiple times is not a good sentence to have to say.
Madison, and then my phone number. Then it has my supervisor's information as well. And then I have another paper for you, and this one is going to be for you to sign. And it basically goes over firearm safety. So it talks about if you guys own a gun, we just ask that it's in a safe away from the kids so that they can't get into it. Sleep safety for little ones, making sure they have their own cribs, no blankets, no pillows, anything in there. Water safety, making sure there's supervision around pools, ponds, lakes, also toilets. And then it asks, is anybody deaf or hard of hearing in the home? No? Okay. And are you guys part of any Native American tribe, Indian reservation, anything like that? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to sign this. You could sign it for me as well, just to show that I talked with you about it. Thank you. So our concern, or the report that had come in had concerns for the kids with injuries. So I need to take a look at them and make sure that they're okay. Have you seen them with injuries at all recently? Or know what that would be talking about?
Probably know where the call came from. Like I explained to them, I have boys. You know, boys gonna be boys. So with them climbing the fence over there and me telling them to get down, don't climb the fence, that they want to climb the fence and, you know, hitting, they fell and everything. So I told them about that. Other than that, no.
Okay, so he has a from falling off, from climbing the fence.
All right, so she's saying the bruise of concern is from falling off the fence, climbing trees, falling off the fence.
Where on his body is it?
On his leg, in between or on the back of his leg, something like that.
Okay. Is it a scratch? Or like a bruise?
No, it's because he actually fell off the fence without me. I mean, the first time he did it, but the second time he climbed back up there, you know, them trying to follow other people, the brothers. And,
so all the kids were climbing on the fence?
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't just mine, it was hers too. They were,
oh, the neighbors?
Yeah, it's her fence, but yeah, they climbed the fence.
Is it okay if I take a look at it? I'll have to see it just because it says on the report that he has a mark on there. Can I come in? I have to make sure the little baby has a crib. If not, we can get you services and get a crib in place.
All my kids got beds.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
With all these people here for me?
You're able to take his jeans off so you can see his leg?
That little one's trying to climb it.
Look at how little he is. He's shorter than the blur. He is so tiny. Okay.
Daredevil.
I'm gonna take a picture of that. Will you turn
He's still in a diaper.
him around so I can see his other leg also? Alright. And I gotta see his belly and his back also. Alright, turn around.
One more.
Turn around. Alright. Okay, how long ago did that happen?
Probably like a day or so ago.
So it's Thursday.
Probably like a day or 2 days ago.
So like Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then questions about you. I know you've probably been asking a whole bunch. When you guys are all together as a family, what do you do to bond?
Park, play games.
Alright, and then when they're being bad or not listening, what do you do for discipline?
In the corner.
For how long?
30 minutes or so.
And then what are some types of things that they get in trouble for?
Not listening, being disobedient.
And then who all lives here with you?
Me, the kids.
I have Rakeem on the report too. Does he live here?
Just me.
Does he live here?
He in and out.
Was he there when he fell off the fence? Do you use any drugs?
No.
You drink alcohol?
No.
Have you?
Okay. So they asked her what kind of discipline does she use. She only mentions they have to go in the corner. So it's basically live omission right now if you circle back and say you do more than that. I don't know, Mary. I don't know.
You experienced domestic violence?
Years ago, but it was back in 2016.
I'll have to see all the other kids as well and take their picture. Oh, hi.
Hi. Oh, you're sitting down ready to talk.
Do you have any marks or bruises? Yeah. Oh, you do? Where at? Right there? Right there. Oh, what happened? Right there. Oh, you fell right there? That's not fun. You want to stand up so I can see your belly and your back too? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. When you're with mom, what's your favorite thing to do with mom for fun?
For hearing, smelling.
Hearing and smelling.
Just practicing.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're all done.
Yeah, I got one.
Thank you. Hi. Hi. You have any bumps, anything? No, I don't think
You remember one was there, right?
Oh, one dot. What happened there?
When I was at school, that bump was keep burning me, so I keep scratching me. And
it was a bug bite.
Those are the worst.
Your belly and your back too. Good job.
So cute.
And
The
turn
smile.
around. When you're at home and you're spending time with mom, what's your favorite thing to do with mom? Play with her. Okay. And when you're being bad or you're in trouble, what does mom do? She whoops you. We're on your body.
I don't know.
When they asked mom, they said, "How do you discipline?" She said, "I put him in the corner." They asked the little boy or little kid. He says, "Whoop me." Again, whooping itself is not automatically the worst thing according to the law. But you don't mention that regularly. That would be one of your disciplinary actions. Cause for concern.
I mean, everywhere. Does she use her hand or does she use other things?
She used a belt.
A belt? Do you know how many times? No? Okay. Do you see the scratch on your brother's leg?
One.
Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, okay. Who takes care of you the most?
Mom.
Your mom. And do you have chores? No? Okay. I'm all done with you. Thank you. Can I talk to our team too? Hi. How's it going? So we have gotten in a report in with concerns for the kids because there were marks seen on them. So I just wanted to hear from your point of view what you've seen, what you know about the news on the little moon
Yeah,
side.
which I ain't know nothing about it until the young lady seen school earlier.
What'd they say?
She made an incident report about me going to pick him up outside. I did look at him, and he did say he fell.
Oh, you think he fell at school?
I'm not even sure.
Oh, wow.
I asked her, lady said she don't know. He been going to school all week, so I asked her. All of a sudden, it's just on his leg.
All right. Did you talk to mom about that?
Yeah, I did.
What'd she say?
He fell. Same thing he said.
What do you do for work?
Over the road truck driver.
How often are you here?
Between 60 and 90 days.
When you are home, do you get to spend a lot of time with the kids?
Yeah.
What do you guys do for fun today?
Yeah, man, we ain't at a park. They gonna leave to go see my family. We got a birthday party to go to. It's not next weekend. Weekend after next and shit. They gonna leave.
Do you ever have to discipline them?
I like to put them in the corner. Give you some time to think about it. Cool off. Excuse my French.
All right, that sound like a practice answer now, because she has had DCF called on her a lot of times, so it's probably, and his name was in one of the reports, so they probably just say in the corner now is their default answer. But
I ain't really rap with y'all. I'm sorry.
What about their mom? What have you seen her do for discipline?
One or two calls here and there. We call it to the day. We talk about it. We talk everything out. In this household, we're gonna talk. You sit in the corner, you got a little time on your hand to sit there and chill. When I give you these snacks and the juice, you think you're gonna learn from the situation? You think you're able to go outside? And if they say no, you want to go back in the corner, you just want to sit in the room and watch, or you want to sit and watch your brothers play outside, or you sit beside me.
Are you the biological father of any of them?
Nah.
Okay.
All right. Do you use any drugs?
Nah, I gotta see you.
Oh, okay. How often do you drink alcohol?
When I'm off.
And then I'll talk to mom again. So your last case, I saw that they put services in place for counseling for you. Have they called you, or have you gotten into that yet? Have they called you, or you just haven't engaged in them?
They haven't called.
Are you still interested? How do you feel like your mental health is doing?
I was in therapy once before, so.
And will you show me on the fence where
It was on the fence, they climbing in.
How high up did it get?
I don't know. They was all pretty high to the top.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who all was out here when they were?
Her little boy. I'm not sure if she was outside. I think her mom was outside. I'm not really sure. But they play up in here, so we right here.
Okay. Like, did you actually see him climb the fence?
Yeah, they was all on the fence.
Did you see him fall? Like, did you personally, or someone just told you about it?
No, they came back and told me that he fell after I told them to get down.
Gotcha. Who told you?
I'm glad I'm gonna say this after the little kid already said it happens, but I'm like, newer parents are not whooping as much of any ethnicity. But for someone, how can I put this? It felt like the spirit of the belt was in this household. So when she was like, "Oh, let's just put him in the corner," I'm like, seem like a belt's working in your household. I don't know. So when the kid says that, I'm not surprised. That in the corner thing sound like one of the last times they got counseled by DCF or whatever. Like, I don't know. It just sounds like a good answer to say. Hopefully they don't teach the kids to lie about their treatment, because right now the little kid's still told how he's actually getting disciplined versus what they probably wanted him to say. Ugh. But yeah, this gave me a household that used the belt.
My oldest son and the kids. Like,
So
all
the
kids.
5-year-old
Yeah, and then he was crying, so he came back. He was like, oh, "Mommy, money fell off the fence. I told y'all to stay off the fence."
I gotcha. Do you know if any adults did see, like, to your knowledge, like when he fell?
I can't say if they was outside or not.
I gotcha.
They play up in this area, then they like to climb the fence with her son, and I'm just like, "Get down, stay down." But you know, boys is gonna be boys. They don't listen. I have 3 of them. So.
Yeah, you get your hands full.
Yeah.
Oh, good. If we need anything else, we'll come knock real quick.
We'll
but if not, have a good rest of your night, all right?
Thank you. Hi. How are you? Good. Mom.
Hold on, let me see what that time jump was. Hold on. Okay, so it was 8:12 p.m. when she walked away, and now it's about 8:30 something. 8:35 p.m.
Is it okay if we take him to the side real quick?
For what?
To talk to him.
Or why y'all can't talk to him in front of me?
You want me to talk to him in front of you? Okay. You remember a couple days ago when you guys were playing outside? Yeah? What happened? What was going on? He fell off the fence. Who did? Do you want to show me?
Show what y'all playing at.
You can show me. We're playing right here. Come walk me over. I don't know where you guys are playing. We're playing right here. Right here? What were you guys playing with?
And he fell off the fence.
Who did? Who fell off the fence?
I don't know who fell off the fence.
When you guys were all playing, do you remember who all was playing out here with you?
My brothers and my friend.
Was there grown-ups out here?
My friend Grandma.
Your friend's grandma?
And where on the fence were you guys playing?
They were playing right here.
Right there? And what were you guys doing on the fence?
I was trying to get my friends to not get on it because my brother's going to cop it.
You trying to get your friends to not get on it?
No, my brother.
Your brothers to not get on it?
Mm-hmm.
And which one of your brothers was on there?
It was Mommy, is it real money?
Did you see it with your eyes? How do you know?
Because I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? How high up did he get? You want to touch it? You can show me. Your little brother was right all the way up there?
Yeah.
By himself or with help?
No. He didn't have help.
He didn't have help? He did that by himself?
Yeah.
Did Mom tell you to tell us that he climbed the fence? It's okay if she did. Nobody's in trouble.
He did.
Okay. Well, thank you for being honest with us. I appreciate it. You know, honesty is always the best policy, right? Can I get a high five? Awesome.
When you use the belt, do you use the belt for all the kids or just the oldest one?
Yeah, most likely when you get home.
Everybody? Alright, how many times?
What you mean how many times?
If they're getting a whooping.
Alright, so now she's answering that she does use a belt, but it was corner only when we first started this video.
How many times?
I don't know. Probably like 2 or 3 times. Don't really count it.
So with the 2-year-old, what kind of things does he do wrong that he gets punished for?
Being disobedient. Like basically like if I tell him do something, don't jump at me. Like stuff like that.
Okay, gotcha. That belt, what was that belt about?
She asked me to show her the belt that when if I hit them with the belt, show her the belt that I used.
Okay. Is that the belt that you used when the little 2-year-old, like those marks?
No.
What belt was that?
No. The that he got is from the fence. She asked me what belt do I use if I beat them like the belt.
Oh, okay, I see. Do you mind if I see it? I'm sorry. I know I walked away and that was my bad. Do you mind? I'm sorry. Okay. Is it like it's always this one? Like this is like the designated one that we go to?
It's only one belt. I only got one belt.
I gotcha. Who gets the belt?
Everybody.
Everybody does.
They get a whooping.
Like
the 2-year-old is getting. I don't like. The 2-year-old's getting this.
All the way down to the baby.
What you mean to the 2-year-old?
The baby you're holding in your arms.
No.
So she doesn't get it.
No.
Okay. So we got a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old,
and a 3-year-old.
And a 3-year-old. Does the 3-year-old get it too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the 2-year-old, when he gets it, when he's disobedient. That's correct?
Yeah, when he's throwing a tantrum and stuff like
Throwing
that.
a tantrum.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all. A 2 and 3-year-old. Oh my God. That's all they do is throw a tantrum, right? Like that's what their ages do. Okay. All right.
Screaming, crying.
Every so often.
Like when he doesn't get what he wants kind of thing?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But like I told her, I haven't used the belt in about 2 to 3 weeks, and the last people that got a belt was my oldest and the 3-year-old for acting up in school.
Okay, gotcha. When was the last time? The 2-year-old 2 to 3 weeks ago?
No, the last time was my oldest and the 3-year-old.
So when was the last time the 2-year-old?
It's been a minute. He been good.
Oh,
so.
And where on their body? Like, is it same across the board? Everybody gets on the same part of their body, or kind of like on their butt? Okay, gotcha. Does it generally leave marks?
No.
Okay. And what part of the belt are we using?
I hold this in like this, and they get hit with this.
Okay.
Like this.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Who is this that's in here? The other adult that's sitting here on the couch?
My auntie.
Your auntie? Okay, gotcha. She live here? No. All right, ma'am. Go ahead and take a step out.
Why?
Don't tense up.
No.
Don't
why?
tense up. Walk away from me.
No.
Don't tense up.
No.
Don't tense up.
No. Get off me. Get off me. What are you arresting me for? You gotta tell me what I'm arresting you for. You gotta tell me.
You're gonna.
Okay, but.
Explain.
Okay.
No. Don't tense up.
No.
Do not tense up.
That's not. No.
Go. You're gonna go to the ground. You're gonna go to the ground.
No.
Don't do this.
No. You gotta tell me what you're arresting me for. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You gotta tell me what you're arresting me for.
We're gonna talk about it, but you need to not resist.
I'm not resisting. All right. Why you do not have to hold me like that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You have made it very clear that I do.
No, you don't. You do not have to hold me like that. I'm still walking. What you arresting me for?
Child.
How is that child? I haven't did anything to my
We're
son.
gonna come and stand at the back of this car right
I
here.
haven't did
Do you
anything.
have anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, hurt me in any way?
I haven't did anything to my son. So how I'm getting arrested for child?
I'm gonna be very upset.
When he fell off the fence, I have a witness.
How old's your son?
Her son is 5, just like the other one.
Okay.
Like seriously, why would I hurt my kid?
Go ahead and have a seat. Do not resist.
When I get bail, can I bail out now?
No. Have a seat.
Bruh, why would I hurt my kids? How I'm going to jail? Y'all not even
All the way in
listening.
the
That's
car.
not fair.
Get in the car.
That's not even
Get
fair.
inside the vehicle.
But y'all
you
not
are
in-
going to get another charge. Is that
How
what we're
I'm
gonna
getting
do?
another
Put your
charge
feet in the
when
car.
y'all not even
Put your feet in the car.
answering?
Put your feet in the car.
But y'all not even
I am giving you a
listening.
lawful order.
I don't need you.
Don't do this.
Y'all not even listening. Let me go. Y'all not even listening. I want to.
Hey there. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
What's your relation to the family?
That's my niece.
That's your niece. Okay. So obviously she's being arrested. What we are trying to do is figure out what's happening with the children. Do you happen to have an ID on you?
No, I actually don't.
Okay, not a huge deal. Are you willing to watch after the kids if that's something that we can orchestrate?
Yeah, I watch them.
Okay, cool.
I can call her mama and stuff to come get the kids.
All right, here. Talk to her, and she's going to be the one that decides what goes on with the children.
Your auntie is on the way.
Their auntie?
Yeah, I was supposed to. I just called.
If you could call her.
Police want to talk to you real quick.
Okay.
They right here.
Hey, hon, you're on your way over, right?
Yes, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to you guys right now.
Perfect. We'll see you when you get here. Okay. She's okay. She is more than okay.
Is the kids okay?
They're inside. I haven't even seen them the past 20 minutes. They're in their rooms. They are more than good. Okay? Go inside. I'll meet you guys inside in a minute, okay?
The woman was charged with CA and resisting an officer.
Ooh, wee. Okay, y'all. Trigger warning if you're just coming in. Jeez Louise, how long are we going? Okay, this says grandma calls 911 after discovering mom's horrifying secret. And this is bad. This is bad. I haven't watched the whole thing through. I only saw the beginning of what grandma was saying, and it was enough to be like, it's too much. It's a lot. So
Their mother,
trigger warning.
Wright, and exposed them to highly material, and that was only scratching the surface. Watch as the grandmother, Kim Purdy, describes situations no child should ever be placed in. Thankfully, she had already secured emergency custody of the kids by the time of this interview. I'm Jack, and this is Unpopular.
Charges from him, other women in front of their children and that sort of thing. But recently, while they were staying in the in-town suites, my 8-year-old granddaughter reported to me that they were watching explicit material in the room with them present, and she tried to cover her eyes, and he forcibly put her hands down and was making her watch the. And that's not an isolated incident. When there was this movie about a bunch of women and a bunch of men, and the women were all performing on the men and all this stuff. They have in the room with the kids right there. They told the kids face the wall, and they're making all kinds of noises and whatever, and the kids are right there and hear every bit of it. The little girl who's almost 4 sees it all the time. Sometimes they would tell the older two to go into the bathroom and still be very loud, and they could hear all the noises and that sort of thing. The almost 4-year-old was in the room with them all the time. The 8 and 10-year-old also told me that there has been use like with them right there, and that they told me like that they know how to get a smart water bottle and cut it and do all this stuff to use it as a way to smoke. Like they know all the steps of how to do that. Just a lot of exposure to a lot of really bad things. There's also been a more distant situation where there's been physical toward the kid, but that was not at the in-town suites. So those are things that we're going to unpack in court and unpack in therapy and time and all that, but that's not, I mean, I was told by the CAC that what I needed to report to you directly was the things that happened while they have been at this hotel that were not okay. He's also a convicted felon. Well, I don't know that it's always loaded, but he keeps a 9mm under his pillow. I saw it.
Are the children with you?
Yes, I got emergency custody as of Friday.
I know you said something about the children being referred to the CAC.
Well, I called the CAC and said, can I do a self-referral there? And so I told them the whole.
Yeah, this is very sad. This is like stuff that's pre-Naziah Harris to me. Pre other cases of poor children that are no longer here because it wasn't dealt with beforehand by adults that should be taking care of them. Thank you to this grandmother. She was one of the examples I was thinking of when I was saying there's a way that grandparents can step in and report it. Obviously she did enough to be able to be granted emergency custody. This is what I was saying about those other ones we watched earlier this morning, where I don't feel like the grandparent was actually trying to act in the child's best interest and more in her self-serving interest. This is what I meant. This one and the grandmother that called with the woman that had a lot of dogs in her apartment, stuff like that. That's what I was saying. I picture a grandparent trying to do and do it the right way and everything. But yes, this is before we get to the interrogation videos and the unfortunately the trials, because now the child's no longer here. Somebody stepping in and trying to stop it. And I hate that this mom is thinking it's okay that she is exposing her kids to this. And that also sounds like grooming to me. You're trying to desensitize the children. Like, there's no way this should be happening. It's a lot.
Out in this story, and they said the first thing to do was to come here, and that they are hoping to be able to do the forensic interviews with the kids before I have to go back to work next week. So they're trying to interview them at least. I don't mean like the whole counseling process, but you know.
Yes, ma'am.
So what they told me was that there has to be an official report of what has happened, and then that you all send over some sort of thing to them.
There's a couple steps in between that, but yes, ma'am, there's going to be an official request and an appointment that'll be set up.
Because she was saying hopefully they could get in to us this afternoon.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if you take a case card over there, I'm not sure what their process is. Normally, that's something the detective will coordinate with them, and that would be after this morning. Has this already been referred to DFACS?
No, because I have custody.
Right. Well, how did you get the emergency custody?
I got an attorney, went before a judge, and said I've got to get these kids out of there. So.
Did any other agency do a home visit or anything like that? Okay.
My understanding when we were at the court is that they were going to search the room for the and all of that when they went to do the retrieval at the 3-year-old, and they didn't do that. And I said, did you all find, because my friend said, he's a convicted felon with a position of he's going to get arrested. They went and got the kid, and then they came around the corner, and I was like, did you find
was they?
It was the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office. They are the ones who went to do the retrieval of the 3-year-old.
When did that happen?
On Friday. So since they've already had law enforcement show up on Friday, they very well may have gotten rid of anything incriminating in the room.
There's constitutional concerns that we have to worry about before we can go in and just start searching stuff. To pick up the kids, it'll be different if we go in and just start pulling stuff off.
Well, and that's what they said. They were there only to do that, and that other people later may go in and do whatever. I said, I don't care. I just need the kids.
I know this is a series of incidents that's been going on over a prolonged time, right? To the best of your knowledge, when did all of this start?
Well, it depends on what you're talking about. I didn't have knowledge of their being exposed to being activity and all that until my daughter's car got repossessed a couple of weeks ago. So she had no way to get the kids to and from school at Pine Grove, all the way from In-Town Suites. So they started staying with me Monday through Friday so that I could take them to and from school. I didn't find out about all this stuff until just last week, and that's when I was like, oh my God. So I called the attorney and said, listen, we got to do something here. So my knowledge of it is recent. I don't know how long all of it has been going on. There's been horrific physical abuse in their presence. Again, another thing I was not aware happened in front of them. The boyfriend hit my daughter in the orbital socket and shattered her orbital socket. She had to have a metal plate and screws put in her face. The children were in their room when that happened. I didn't know that until just last week either.
Any idea when that occurred?
I've got pictures of it. I think it would have been in 2021 maybe.
Are we able to say that happened here in Valdosta?
No, it was in Tennessee.
Gotcha.
When they lived in Valdosta here previously, though, it would have probably been along the lines of 2020. I also recently found out he was my daughter and he hit her head and almost like her in the head over and over again, and it put a big dent in the wall, and she urinated on herself and all that. The kids also saw all that. All 3 of the kids have convicted felons for this, and they've never met a single one of them. We lived in Tennessee. We moved to Valdosta. She didn't come at that time. She stayed in Tennessee. So then later she came down when that person who was there.
I don't think the kids should ever be in her care again. I don't think so. This one's bad, Brittany. The current boyfriend that the mom is with, this is the grandmother. Her daughter is the mom. The current boyfriend she's with, they're staying in In-Town Suites, a hotel room with 3 kids, I think. I think there's an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old, and another child. The current boyfriend was forcing the at least 8-year-old to watch inappropriate things, and exactly where your brain's going, yes. Also, they're having intercourse in the room with the kids in the same room, in this hotel room. And she said sometimes they make the 2 oldest go in the bathroom while they have intercourse, but obviously they can still hear everything. And that's the 2 oldest, so the youngest is still out there. Like it's too much. And also he's abusing the daughter too. She said every father of the daughter's kids are convicted felons. I don't know. The kids just don't seem like they'll ever be safe in their mother's care.
Alan, dude, she married him and he took her out when she was 5 months pregnant, so she came down here. She lived with me a while and then had the baby. That's when the baby was 7 weeks old. She said, I can't do this, because she had a 2-year-old, a toddler, and then also had this newborn baby to take care of. She was living with me, but she was like, I can't do it. So she gave the kids to my other daughter, my older daughter, and just went off with her new convicted felon boyfriend, the father of the 3rd one, and they were using all this stuff. But he went to jail, so she had somewhere she needed to go. She had to go somewhere, So she calls me and says that she had talked to her dad in Tennessee, that she asked if he would come pick her up. He told her no, that he wouldn't come and get her, but that he would come get her and the kids. Here we have this 2-year-old and this 7-week-old that went to live with my daughter, and then 8 months later, she shows up because they didn't have any legal documentation. She shows up with the police, gets the kids, and retrieves them. And then my older daughter has to get into a custody battle with her, and they were given to my older daughter. So the court had all these things, stipulations that she had to jump through the hoops to do to get the children transitioned back to her, and she did those things. So she got them back after she tested free and all of that stuff. And then here we are again, we're all these years later, and the worst convicted felon, the worst. Now the kids are, I believe the 8-year-old especially, is being groomed to be a victim of sexual assault, and she's doing nothing about it. She's right there present. There was an incident where Madison would have been 6 at the time. She's the 8-year-old. She was twirling around, like little girls do. Walked into the path of her twirling, and she accidentally Xavier picked Madison up and slammed her to the floor, the tile floor. And she head so hard, like she didn't know where she was, and she was dizzy and all this stuff. And then he got this big flip flop and just starts wailing into her. And my grandson, who would have been 8 at the time, was like screaming, "Mom, get him off her, get him off her." And she was like pulling his shirt, but did nothing to help her. And I didn't know about that until just recently. It's like there's just all this stuff, and like every few days there's just something new. Like this morning on the way to school, he said, "You know, I never told you this, but one time when we were at the hotel, me and Maddie were starving to. And we were asking him if he would let us get some food because they're not allowed to touch the food without permission. They were begging and begging and begging and begging, and like he kept saying in a minute, but he never did feed them. And they were like looking for stuff on the floor to eat. It's just like there's just all this stuff.
I told y'all it was gonna get worse and worse. This is so much that these kids are having to go through.
That is inside them that I'm sure there's an ocean that I don't know about. You know, it just keeps seeping out a little at a time, but they desperately need counseling.
A few weeks later, on April 5th, officers arrived at the motel where the couple had been staying. They spoke with one of the building managers who was able to fill in a few missing pieces.
Now, I am investigating a case. Of course, I wanted to sound the down low.
Right, okay.
For them right
What
now.
do I know about them? Not much. He seems like a pretty cool guy. He's always outside, meditating, grounding, whatever.
Okay.
The only problem I had is every time I saw the kids, they're always dirty. They never had shoes on, always something. The first time I've ever knocked on their door, I knocked on the door for some random question. And it's like Xavier was in the bed over there. They had 2 older kids, and then the little girl was standing on the bed. She was stark naked. When I knocked on the door and the mom opened the door, I was like, "Put some clothes on her?" Yeah. Because like I was in the door was open, and she's
There's
just
a stranger
there.
right here.
Hey, yeah, how can I help you? And I was like, okay, get her together and but I don't really see what they're doing. I know they get a lot of deliveries there, like Uber, DoorDash, grocery deliveries. Okay. I really don't know what exactly they have going on.
You know if there's any activity that you've noticed?
Not that I know. I
don't know. Okay. Were the kids slept alone often, or have you ever found them or noticed them?
I did notice that they were alone once for sure.
How many?
It was the older 2. The boy was like 10, I think, and his sister was like 7. Those are the only 2 that I saw by themselves, and they took the younger one with them wherever they went. And then I was like, "Call your mom, she needs to come back now." And
mainly because they were unsupervised, unattended. Okay. What made you find them?
I don't remember. Maybe their rent was due that day. I really don't remember because it was a few weeks ago.
Like, she came right back, or?
Yeah, she came right back.
He had her phone number. He called her, or is that
absolutely?
Anything else you can think of?
I know the mom called her mom after the kids got taken, and she was like, "Can you give me any?" I was like, "I don't know what to tell you there."
You did
well, he
perfect.
has a and he has this and he has that. I was like,
yeah, you can't. Yeah. I was mainly wanting to find out like the dates that they were there, if they're still there, and just if you don't mind not saying that I was asking about them. But thank you so much, Peggy.
The manager's statement, plus everything that Grandma Kim had told them, was enough to secure his return to the motel to speak with the couple about the allegations.
Hey, Miss Caitlin. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, there was a guy that we just trespassed. Did y'all see him walking? He's in like...
So, whoa. For some reason, I thought Xavier was the name of the son. But that's Xavier. So her little girl was in there stark naked, and he was in that room, which that's probably only one of the times they've caught that. I hope everybody's going to jail. I hope they are both going to jail. I cannot. Right, she is beyond sick, Pumpkin. He's beyond sick. She is. How do you do this to your children? And then, even if they're not your children, how are you an adult exploiting a child and taking advantage of a child? Like, what is this?
A pink drab, blue slacks.
I saw a white guy. He was sitting over there, but he was wearing a white shirt, and I don't know what kind of pants, but I haven't seen anyone. Is he dangerous or something?
We don't know. I'm about to see real fast. You, Xavier? Yeah. You got a warrant, brother. Just turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Hey, hook her. She got a warrant, too. You, Xavier Hollis? Yes. You, Caitlin Wright? What's this one about? I don't know, brother. A detective has it out on you.
Can you get my phone?
Yeah, we're gonna get it here in a second. You gonna stay right here for the time being.
So look, you both got several warrants.
For what? I've never been in trouble in my whole entire life.
You don't have a right to be on your phone right now. So set it back in your pocket for me.
I've never been arrested or I have no criminal history at all. I've never been in any trouble.
You know it's your mama did.
What is going on?
So you both got the children.
What? I'm not even.
And child.
What? Are you kidding me? Child to the children. Listen, my mom came and put an order against me for my kids. My mother.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go anywhere, sir.
I literally have no idea what this is about. I just know that you both got some warrants out of my agency.
When did they come out?
I'll let you know. I'll look at it again. I don't know the exact date that they came out, but I'll let you know.
Well, I'm telling you right now, this is false accusations against me because of my mom. This is crazy. I've never been in trouble, ever. My mom is white and she's racist, very much.
I don't know what the situation is, but...
No, your mom is the only one looking out for these children. And you, both of them are trash. You, being trash, decides to pick up more trash to traumatize your kids. Your mom don't know what her political beliefs and all that is, but what I can say is she's the only one that's stepping in saving these kids from further trauma. And instead of you talking to you're doing it in front of your kids anyway. You don't care. It don't even matter about you talking to your kids. You're subjecting your kids to it as well.
If I got a warrant,
who's gonna validate warrants like this with no evidence?
Yeah, with no evidence about anything.
Well, clearly they have something. Like I said, I'm not the one that signed it on you.
What are we gonna do? I mean, how do we get out? We haven't even had my kids since March the 10th, and they served me with papers to come and take them, which is, I work over right across the street. I work over at the nail salon. I'm a nail technician.
Hey, let's step over here. That I do not need y'all to get.
I mean, I'm not worried. I've never been in any trouble, never had any convictions or anything, so I'm just wondering, how can I be charged with something when, God, she has had to have them say something.
Well, like I said, I'm not the one that signed the warrant on y'all.
Can you just take a minute and pray with me, because I'm like...
I can't take you out of these handcuffs.
I know, it's okay. I've just never been in any trouble, and I've never hurt my children.
Well, that's the sergeant right there. So you can talk to him.
Hi.
She just signed those today, right?
Yeah, but she's not going to respond, so it's going to be the regular procedure. You know what the charges are?
Yeah. Children times 3 and child times 3.
I have children.
Yes, ma'am.
Can't arrest me if warrant invalid, bro.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I do not.
Okay. I'm just gonna pat you down real fast, make sure, and I'm gonna set you down here. This is my supervisor, and then we'll be right back with you. Okay?
You cannot execute a warrant without having any proof, like of anything.
A judge signed the warrant, so of probable cause.
Okay,
so that's what a judge does.
Your charges are children times 3 and child molestation times 3.
That's what the world, man? That's garbage.
We're just gonna have a seat right here for me, okay?
I don't even have an attorney. I don't.
You haven't even gotten that far yet.
That's right. While my sergeant standing right here, I'm gonna search you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have anything on you that you're not supposed to have?
No, sir.
You'll get them.
Yeah.
So she's got 6.
Yeah, Auntie Natty. Yeah, Auntie Natty said I fought her more because she's the mother and is allowing this despicable behavior. The law should get both, and she should get, I don't know, something extra, because you are expected to protect your children and you're just allowing it to happen and participating in it in front of your children.
6 warrants. All right. What's going to happen is I'm going to go to the police department and grab those warrants, and then I'll meet y'all at the county. Any hand grenades on you?
Hand grenades?
Give me the shock fine on people. I'm going to unzip this.
Go ahead.
You ain't got anything up in your bra?
No.
I'm going to use my thumb, grab the underwire,
okay.
and I'm going to shake it out.
Nope. It's okay.
When I take it off, don't do nothing.
I won't. No, sir. I wouldn't. Sir?
Is there anybody else?
No,
in y'all's room?
My children are with my mother. They've been with her since March.
Oh, where is your mom?
She's in Ray City.
Up there with the mom.
My children are with my mom. They have been since March the 10th.
In Ray City, sir.
I don't understand.
Listen, if there's being kids in this room, I'm gonna take out more warrants on you myself.
Sir,
no kids in there.
Face and I'm not a liar.
All right, cool.
I promise you. I'm kind of scared.
That's fine.
I just don't understand. I've never hurt my children ever, and I know that you have people that say that all the time, but I don't know why my mom is doing this to me.
Something that you'll have to take up with the judge, okay?
He has a cell phone with him, and then he has an additional phone inside of the room.
Where's that cell phone that's on him?
I've got it. He's saying the one that's in the room is the most critical one.
So what happens to my stuff that's in there?
Is anybody else staying in the room?
No.
He's gonna talk to management about your stuff, okay?
So what happens now?
Oh, you're gonna go to the jail and get booked in. You'll probably see the judge in the morning.
Sir, I'm really scared. So can you stay with me?
I'll be with you while you're in there. And when I leave, the people that are in here are very nice as well.
And I always ask everyone, you don't have nothing that you don't need to pass the girl on, no nothing like that, because once you pass that, that's another felony. You ain't got nothing, because they're going to find it.
I'll just make sure none of them playing on me.
Okay.
The following morning, detectives interviewed Caitlin and Xavier separately. Now it was time to see whether their stories matched or if one would shift responsibility onto the other.
Okay, I didn't even see up to the point where they got arrested, so I have not seen this yet. But I do want to let y'all know this will be the last one because the content of this one is a lot. So this will be our last video.
You start a little bit so I can give you a little insight as to why you got charged. The children go to your mama's house. They start talking about what had been going on while they were in your care. The numerous times that they watch Xavier. You know that Braxton said there was one time that he was being so bad. Of course, they watched him, I think, break something with your eye or your something in your face. He was being so bad one time that he had a knife under his pillow and that he had pulled the blade, like a small little pocket. And he said if he my mom one more time, I was going to sue him. Those kids love you like nobody's business.
I'm a good mom. I don't deserve this.
Do you deserve to get...
You're not a good mom. You are placing them in constant danger. You are actively participating in the trauma and danger you're putting them in. You are not a good mom. No. And she's dangerous either way. She's dangerous if she doesn't get how she has placed them in danger. Or she's dangerous because she does get it and she is trying to make herself believe or make somebody else believe that she didn't do what she did.
By Xavier? I mean, how long have you been with him?
4 years.
They are so traumatized from what they have witnessed. Is it true that they've witnessed some domestic?
They've seen him, yes.
Yeah.
My mom has known about this for 4 years. So how is it right for her to all of a sudden make a decision after 4 years of that failure to report it? You don't report something when it happens, and then you choose to report it afterwards. That's a little freaking redundant, in my opinion. So now you want to do this. And what in the crap is this crap about me?
We'll talk about that.
I have never my children. I have never caused physical harm to my children. So where does that even fit in with me?
Did y'all do in front of your kids?
No.
I don't believe that. No. You said you weren't going to lie to me, but that's a lie right there. How in the world?
I've smoked the stuff that you can get from the tobacco store, cartridges, and I can get the cigarettes. That's what I used to get.
No. Well, whether you intended or not, or if you were high or not, they described how you do it, how you snorted up your nose.
Hold on a minute. You can test me right now, 5-panel hair follicle test. I have never done.
Does Xavier?
No, Xavier's never done. What the heck?
Any other kind?
No, I mean I have smoked once or twice. That ain't nothing.
Did you purchase a firearm in your name?
Absolutely, in Tennessee. I didn't have any criminal charges, so it was completely legal for me to have them.
Okay, where's that?
I sold it. It's gone. I didn't know the laws. The gun laws were different here. Because in Tennessee, if you're a felon, you can have it around you. You just can't own it in your name. But it was mine. It was registered to me.
So in 2020 during COVID, you moved to Georgia and then you went to Tennessee?
A little bit after that.
Stayed there for 2 years?
Yeah.
When did you move back?
This past December.
Oh, okay. Okay. How long were you in that house for?
About a year.
When did he start putting his hands on you? You got 3 babies.
Yeah.
They have got to be your number one priority. And they haven't been.
This is
Did you and Xavier ever show affection to each other, like in front of the kids? Like, No,
we never had sex in front of the kids, if that's what you're asking me.
How do you haven't had sex in 3 months, 2 months that they were with you at all, ever? Or
No,
how did y'all?
They weren't. We wouldn't ever do that in front of them.
Where were the kids? What would y'all do with the kids?
They would go to sleep. We'd go and get in the shower. but shut the door because the shower has a door and a lock, so we'd shut the door. But they would never be around that.
Do you ever ask them to like go into the bathroom or anything?
No. Why would I ask them to go into the bathroom? Oh, you're saying ask them to
go into the bathroom? Yeah. While you and Xavier were together. Yeah.
No, I would. They would be asleep, and then I would go into the bathroom.
Did you and Xavier ever watch TV?
No, I'm completely against it. I absolutely despise it. That was one of our issues in our relationship. Like, I couldn't stand it.
Was there a time when
He was on the TV in the motel room and the children were in there. They've described stuff to us. I'm just telling you, you're denying some of the stuff that you think you're supposed to deny.
No, I'm not denying anything because
But they said mom was right there. They said, we were like, where was mom? And they said, well, she was right there. At one point, Madison tried to cover her eyes and Xavier pulled her hands down from her face. And so she's got to learn about it sooner or later.
No, that has never happened.
And you know, the little bit of credit I gave this woman, it was a tiny sliver, was that when he did that disgusting thing that she wasn't in the room. I cannot. Under the jail.
And I also have documentation of in Tennessee when Madison had lied against Xavier, and there was a DHS worker, her name is Amber. She came out to my house. Madison had lied, told the DHS worker she lied, said that he spanked her with a spatula, and when we went to the hospital or to the doctor's office, they saw that it was a freaking heat rash, that it was no way or anything else. Madison has lied before. Why in the world would Xavier say, well, they're gonna learn about sometime or another? That is so inappropriate, and I would never allow that.
Both of the children, separate interviews. We don't interview people together. They don't know what we're going to ask them. They don't know what we're asking one kid and what we're asking the other kid. Both kids have very similar accounts of things that have happened.
Was it a movie or something that we were watching on?
No. Yeah, it's a movie, all right. The kind that's only for adults. Lovable Scorpion said the kids know too much for you not to be doing things in front of them. Mary says she's lying. Rose said those kids ain't lied like that. They make perfect sense. They make plenty of sense to me.
On Netflix, but no pornography. There might have been like a movie on, I don't recall, but there could have been a movie on that had like one scene of like a sex scene, but that we never have just playing up anywhere. That's ridiculous.
Did you have a phone on you when you were arrested?
I did.
Did Xavier have a phone on him when he was arrested?
Yes.
And was there another phone in the motel room? Tell me about that. He told his sister to get his phone yesterday when he was arrested. Get my phone out of the hotel room, off the bed. It's imperative you get my phone out of there. There's evidence in that about the kids.
Oh, he has a recording of the kids saying that
Jesus Christ.
That they feel like they have to say bad things. This was on record. His brother, who's a cop in Thomasville, was there and saw it. He recorded them, and they were saying on the recording that my mom has told them and made them feel like they have to say bad things about Xavier because he's black, because my mom is racist.
On this one, I feel like she and he coached the kids and warped them into thinking that's what part of this is. But those kids are like they said, separate interviews. They don't know what questions are going to be asked. I'm with the kids.
Was that recording taken?
That was back in December, but he has that on recording. Them saying they always call him. They're always saying stuff like that in front of them. They feel like they have to say bad stuff about him, and that when they say that they love him, that they get in trouble for saying that. I'm not saying that our relationship has been perfect by any means.
No, it sounds pretty horrible. I wouldn't want to go through what you've gone through with him. You're in a situation to where you've got to get away from that. Right now, you've lost your kids because of things that have been going on and things that the kids have been disclosing. And your 3-year-old baby, do you understand that she was trying to her uncle, her 19-year-old uncle that lives with your mama? What's the 19-year-old that lives in your mama's house?
Oh my God. That is screaming of grooming. Oh my gosh. This is a 3-year-old. She is heavily defending this man. One, because she was present, so she's defending herself and she's defending this man, and her kids to her are liars, or she would rather paint them as the liars.
Jackson, my brother.
Jackson. She was doing inappropriate stuff to him because of what she's seen. She's not making this up. She has seen you and Xavier doing stuff in the motel room. So when you say that we've never done that, I know for a fact that that's not true. And what the two kids, Braxton has seen you and Xavier, and y'all have done stuff in the motel room. I don't know whether you thought they were asleep. They've seen a lot. They've described numerous sex acts.
That would be ludicrous to sit there and say that they haven't accidentally seen things, but I would never just right out let them see that stuff. And if they had seen something, I wish they would have said something, and I would have been like, okay, well, sorry, we would have.
They were told they're never able to correct. They're never able to say anything to Xavier. They've talked about it. You and Xavier both walk around in the motel room in front of them. The 3-year-old rarely has clothes on, or
She has panties on, but she doesn't like to keep her clothes on, which I've tried to do that. But no, we don't just walk around. I'm telling you right now, some of this stuff has been told to them by my mother. If you have any question about who I am, you need to get a hold of Deetria Carter Powell. She's a probate family judge. She was my attorney the last time that they tried to take my children. Yes, I'm not all right in this scenario. I would never say that I am, but I'm not a bad mother. And Deetria knows how they are. She warned me that if I gave them any kind of leeway to come in and interfere with my parenting, that they would do it again. Deetria is a very smart woman. She's no idiot. My mother is not always truthful either. Do you know how many times
Then she sounds like she doesn't have any training when it comes to signs in kids of abuse. Because what the hell? If somebody actually advised you this, I don't like it. Because again, the victims are the kids, and she's cherry picking on what she's defending, and she didn't say all of what the kids said. She said some of what these kids are saying. My mom told them, if one of whatever is true, it's too much that has happened in front of these kids. But we know multiple things are true. It's coming from so many different avenues on how it's showing up. Nobody's lying except you and that other piece of trash.
Screwed up in her parenting with me, and how much I wish to God somebody would have pulled me from her, and then she has the audacity to try to be a good mother now. You don't get to come back into your daughter's life after treating her like crap and not loving her the way that she should be loved, and then think that you can just redo it all.
Did you hide in Braxton's pants pockets in the closet? Both of the kids said that that's where you keep
I didn't have any. I had him. I roll them up because they stink. They stink like.
Where do you buy your hemp?
I bought them in several places.
Would you test positive for anything if you had hemp? Like if you had taken hemp, would it test?
Oh, absolutely.
What would it test positive for? Like.
Yes.
Okay. Did Xavier shoot you one time and it went into the wall?
No. What happened is he had my and he was trying to unload it and put it in the safe, but he didn't realize that there was one in the chamber, and he pulled the trigger and it fired out and it hit the wall. But it was in no way like he was shooting at me at all.
Was that also at the motel?
No, that was back in Tennessee. That was 2 years ago. I was talking to his mom when it happened, and I was like, oh my God. And she was like, what was that? I said, Xavier accidentally. My question is, how do I fix this? I want to get better.
Is your mom the only person in your life? Do you have friends, family?
My father is.
When you say you want to get better, tell me about that.
I don't want to be with Xavier.
What can you do to change that?
Stay away from him.
Has he done anything to you while in the motel room?
It needs to go beyond you don't want to be with Xavier. She got child molestation charges against herself because of her acts that she did as well. Then you're just going to pick the next Xavier. You need way more than I don't want to be with Xavier. The kids, you need supervised visits. At best, you need supervised visits.
No.
Where do you think Xavier gets this from?
He was cheating on me. Left and right cheating on me.
Oh yeah, the kids also told me about that he was still doing it in the motel room. That you would go to work, you would do DoorDash, and that he'd be talking to women and stuff. I think that things have been said over the past month by the children of things that they've witnessed, observed, him cheating on you while you were at work. I think that they've seen so much, and we know the right questions to ask, non-leading questions to kids, to where they can just tell us their story, tell us what they know, what they've witnessed. They've seen and witnessed and heard way more than you probably know or realize. They hear and see everything. They're mentally I am good at what I do. I'm a good detective. I've been doing this 15 years. I know when we do an interview with a child. I know when a child is lying and when they're not lying. I promise I do. I don't want to ruin your life, but I know when a crime's been committed, and I know the Georgia law about what you can and can't do. In the state of Georgia, it's a crime. That's the basis for your charges, okay? What I just explained to you. But I'm telling you, those kids, they love you. Braxton, he didn't want to say anything negative against mom. He was pretty protective of you, okay? Madison's a little bit younger, but...
She's the middle. She's got middle kid syndrome.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a middle kid. I get it. They don't want to hurt you.
They know that I love them. I've never hurt them. And they'll tell you I've never
They
hurt them.
do not like Xavier. And I'm not saying they're lying on him because of A, B, and C. They don't like seeing what he's done to you.
He has not done anything to me. I wouldn't lie to you about that. Has he done stuff in the past? Yes. My primary focus right now is to do what it takes at all costs to make this right and to get my children back. That means I have to make some changes. And if that means that I can't be with him and I can't associate with him, then that's exactly what that means.
Manipulation and lying, because we could just literally skip back and see when she was defending him. No, I can tell you my daughter lied on him. That was a heat rash. She lies on him. My mom is feeding them this. But now it's just him. Nah.
I'll choose my children every time. They're my kids and I love them.
But you've got to change what, not expecting you to be mom of the year, but I mean, you can fix things, okay?
And I feel bad.
You shouldn't. Your family's more on your side than Xavier ever will be, okay? They are your family. She gave birth to you. She also loves her grandkids. It'll pass. I know right now in this moment, it's probably the worst moment of your entire life. You'll get an attorney. You'll bond out, okay? Just hang in there. So I want to talk to you real quick about why you're here.
It's falsified to a sense, and it hurts me because, first of all, my family's law enforcement. Second of all, I've made mistakes. I'm not going to look at you in the face as an honest soul per soul and tell you I haven't made mistakes.
Right.
But the jurisdiction, I don't like, whether it's Heather, she was CI, I don't know how deep this gets. It's invalid, man. It is recorded that me and Caitlin did. My brother's a cop, Tonville PD. Set them down in October. I'm not going to get in that too much because that recording enumerates all. They both said their grandmother, Matt, I'll call me. They're all racist. They want to talk good about me around them. Anytime they do, it's like almost 30 minutes long on record. And they went full in detail on basically they feel compelled to talk negative about me. It's very unscripted. They asked me about everything you mentioned. It's deep. I didn't sugarcoat nothing. I told them the truth because one thing about it, two things for certain, I done raised those kids for 4 years. And I would never.
Shut the hell up. Oh my gosh. I don't, oh my gosh. A monster trying to say they're exonerated by recording, to me that feels coached. It does feel coached, and with him having family in law enforcement, I feel like they made, if their family actually helped him, if his family helped him, they taught him how to coach a child, in my opinion. And also, I do feel like there are times when a child recognizes and is in the present moment of this is not right, and then they also can maybe feel like, oh yeah, sometimes I know Nana doesn't like you or blah, blah, blah. But that does not exonerate you from the horrendous things you have put these children through at all. I don't like it. Both of them need to go under the jail. Do not see the light of day again.
Under any organizational law, I would never do that. Like I said, I was reborn this year on a spiritual level, and I have made my mistakes. And they asked me, well, Dad, you and Mom fight. We came in, we bumped in, we seen you, hands on the throat, blah, blah, blah. And I explained to him 3 years ago when, the oldest, when he did that, I was like, hey, we get aggressive with each other at times. When we lived in an old house, they bumped in the room. But what that recording specifies, and my brother Roger, he's a cop, he's gonna get this up here. It specifies that's what they do. Also, Madison's own record, and this will be pulled to the court. She lied. She just blatantly lied because she wanted more attention from me, and I wasn't aware of it. We had a defects case up in there, and I told her that hurt my feelings. And I was taken back by, as a black man, you know what I'm saying? Being in this jam, allegations. Caitlin's never been in no trouble. I'm very strong up here. She just blatantly lied.
When you and Caitlin are having relations. Where are the kids?
I'm gonna be honest with you about this, because again, we have nothing to hide. The house we was living in Tennessee was built in the 90s, up straight, and
F the house in Tennessee. In that one hotel room that y'all all are crammed in, what are you doing?
the doors, I know you've seen those olden doors that kind of just, they circular, but they have the lock, like the jail lock.
Yeah.
They don't lock. So they bust in on us like countless times, to the point where, we put up security around the house because we had like a lot of people near a homeless shelter, and we just like, hey, you guys can't just be busting in on us.
Specifically when you were in the motel room, the hotel room.
In the motel room, anything that me and Caitlin were doing, the kids would be outside. And I read that one extensively, like 12 o'clock on one. If we like just making out, I do not play that. Like, we will put our heads up, even if they're sleeping. I do not play that. Madison, because that's a 2-room, she's the second oldest. She will come out the bathroom sometimes with Caitlin, and I'll say, Madison, turn around. Like, I'm that person. If the kids were in our room, which was one bed, we were very careful about our actions.
Have you ever had any kind of movie or
All these charges need to stick.
video on the TV that was inappropriate in nature, like or anything like that?
No. Hell no.
Okay. Was there ever a situation where you like the gun or it went off or something?
No. If I'm being transparent, Caitlin kept it in the bed. It was an incident. I'm not gonna lie about that.
And that was up in Tennessee. I'm not looking at charges or anything. I'm just asking.
I'm not gonna lie about that. It was, because Caitlin would keep it close to her at times, especially when a guy ran through the yard, and it was underneath her pillow and off safety. That did happen.
Okay. But you weren't shooting at Caitlin?
No.
Okay. Did y'all have some or some or anything else?
No. Like what Braxton, what they both mistaken for in Tennessee, we both got into the hemp heavy. For one, you go in the store and then it's classified as legal, to a certain extent. When you got stopped up there, and it's like illegal. It smells just like. Caitlin, does the vape and hemp stuff now. He doesn't really smoke. I don't think neither one of us really smoked in like years.
Did y'all use the hemp like here at the In-Town Suites at one point?
She has the vape.
So it's not like green leafy stuff?
No.
Did y'all ever smoke or snort?
No.
Never even tried it or anything?
I was, if you look at my record, Xanax, and my choice, I never got into the hard stuff.
How about Caitlin?
No, not I know of. She know how hard I am on her. She's recovered. So anything she would do, I don't even like her. I would tell her, like, that's why I say I wish y'all had something in the room, like in all seriousness, because it was getting nullified rather quickly.
Well, I appreciate you talking to me. You'll see the judge today. Thank you so much for talking with me. I'm going to document what you've told me as well.
Xavier denied wrongdoing and claimed the grandmother was a racist and had influenced the children against him. Caitlin admitted that there had been physical conflict in the household, but did not confirm any concerns involving conduct around the children. In the end, both were charged with 3 counts of and 3 counts of child molestation. As of 2025, it is currently unclear where the case stands, as it may still be moving through the court system. Hopefully, the children remain safe with their grandmother and are receiving the support they need to move forward in a healthier environment.
I'm at least glad the kids are actually not with them. And I hope the mom never gets custody again. I hope they do take this to trial, or they just get to the judge, whatever sentencing happens. I need something to happen with them, because ain't no way. I hope they're found guilty, lovable Scorpion. Yeah, Auntie Natty, yes, I meant to, yes, when they asked the mom, she was like, how did she say it? Did she say they would be sleeping? Is that what she said? She said something. She was evasive on it. But he said they would be outside. That's not what the mom said. Because they lying. But thank y'all very much for sticking with me on this one. 99% of these were ones that y'all sent to me. So I was playing what y'all have sent, because I know we do like the more drunk people ones. But I know y'all like the serious topics, as do I as well. So yeah, thank you for spending time with me on these two. And I should see you tomorrow morning for, it's supposed to be more lighthearted. and then maybe some Naziah Harris stuff tomorrow as well. Keep catching up on that preliminary hearing. But all right, y'all, I will see y'all soon. Talk to you later. Bye.